What? I've called the meeting to order, 250th committee. We'll do the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Michelle. That's what he has to.
Okay, we're gonna have a hybrid meeting.
Allow them. We have people on.
Yeah, Kelly.
You gonna take, 10?
All right, sorry. That's all I'll say without saying that. All right, you ready for attendance?
Yep.
Chris,
Here.
Dan,
Yeah.
Michelle, Diana.
Yep.
Al.
Yep.
Karen. John. Gil.
Yep.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Kelly,
And Isaac.
Isaac, is stuck in Boston NBA TV conference.
Correct.
That's now. Yeah. Carry on.
Okay. All right, so we'll have an open mic, 3-minute time limit.
I can leave at 8.
No.
The Bunker Hill 250 event that was in Gloucester, they had 25,000 spectators. We had about 1,000 participants
Wow.
through the day. Asa called their funeral twice, and we had really good actors because a couple of guys were able to develop tears in their eyes. But the event organizers really enjoyed about how well the funeral service went off. And I didn't think it was, obviously it was
Kind of weird thinking about that.
right, it wasn't comical,
It's okay.
but we didn't either way, we didn't make it's a very serious thing. But yeah, it was an incredible experience. That's all I got.
All right,
Very cool.
okay, for open night, I have the water bottles. The water bottles, we had agreed that we were going to do for the 215th Army, I'm gonna mess it up, the Army,
2:15.
215, that's what I said,
Okay.
215, over here, on July 8th. We meet on July 8th.
I saw that.
So we just need to,
Are we gonna do the water bottles?
Well, so we can do that. Item number 6, discussion and necessary votes on upcoming events.
Okay. We're rescheduling that meeting.
Rescheduling the
Do you have
meeting.
that- Do you have that in an agenda item?
I do not have this as an agenda item.
So for future.
We can, well, there's no point having a future discussion because we are not gonna be able to have the meeting. So we won't have a meeting in between then unless we did a special meeting next week by Zoom to vote it in. So I can put an agenda in, I can put an agenda in for a special meeting by Zoom just to vote on that. If that works for everybody.
We have enough people to vote on it now.
Okay, so you want to put a motion?
But what are we gonna change it to?
So we have our event on July 3rd, which is next Thursday. If everyone's open to it, we can do a 30-minute time limit on July 1st, Tuesday, July 1st, to discuss and make sure we are all ready for the 3rd as well.
I'll
So
make that motion.
for the 1st,
Anybody have a problem with it?
Sorry, could we just do it after 6:30?
yeah, we can do a 6:30 by, do we want to do it just by Zoom?
He's a legalist.
Oh, we have to have, we can have a Zoom meeting, but we still have to have a physical meeting.
So we can have the
With a
physical
quorum.
meeting here.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then we just need to have a quorum and then anybody else
yep, so,
can pop in.
so July 1st, fine.
Do we know if
7
his
o'clock.
room is available?
You
I'll
can,
check with Robert.
you can do the meeting by Zoom as long as you have one member of the committee who's at town hall. That's also normally it's like the chair or somebody is present at town hall to run the Zoom part, but you can do a whole meeting by Zoom. You don't all have to be present.
Right.
Just know
Chair,
that
no
you-
one has to be at town hall to run a Zoom meeting.
Oh, you don't have,
Nobody has,
You
nobody
just
has.
have to have someone host the Zoom meeting. So
Yeah.
if you're not in that room to click the button, then probably I would hop on a laptop or Robert or somebody like that.
Okay, I'll talk to Robert here. I'm sure it's not hard to set that up, but we'll just do it by Zoom.
thanks,
Yep,
Kat.
as long as it, yeah, the accounts and other meetings, things like that. We just have to figure out which, you might have a different Zoom number this time around.
Okay, all right. We can,
All right.
I can get that squared away. All right, so I'll,
So then,
so July first, Tuesday, July first at 7 o'clock.
no.
And we'll set a time limit on it for 30
Did
minutes.
you say 7?
Seven.
You said 6.
Tommy just asked for anything after 6:30.
No, earlier than that?
I can do 6:30, I just.
6:30 would be better.
Six, so 6. No, so 6:30, cap it at 7.
Should we vote?
Yeah, we need the motion, second, all, roll call vote,
So what time are we doing?
6:30. Tuesday,
Can
the
we do
first.
7? Cause that's what we originally said.
Yeah.
Which is.
Well, he said we can't, he has to be after 6:30. Tommy said after 6:30.
6:30 one week.
It doesn't work for, it's difficult for Dan at 7.
Yeah, that's why I always have to leave the meetings that we do on Tuesdays early. 'cause I-
So, yeah, we,
Make a motion that we, hold our preparatory meeting on July 1st at 6:30.
okay,
All right.
We shouldn't take.
all right, so roll
I
call
won't be able
vote.
to make it.
Read the names.
Michelle,
Hi.
Al,
Aye.
Kelly,
Aye.
Diana,
No,
Gil, Tommy, Dan,
Aye.
chair is aye.
Can you zoom in?
I can't not until 7 o'clock. I'm in class, I teach a class. I can't leave my class.
Well, you know, if you have any information that you want, I'll lay at that meeting at 6:30, just get it. done.
But I think it's just gonna be a vote on what we talked about earlier anyways.
Yeah, water bottles and making sure that we're all situated.
We should vote on the,
Well, I hope we weren't gonna vote on water bottles before July 1st. Cause who's gonna get the water bottles?
I mean, I can get the water, but getting the water bottles isn't that big of a deal.
Cause I'm going up to, okay,
I mean, we got 11 committee members. I'm sure each of us can pick up a case of water when we're at Market Basket over the week before July 8th, right?
How many cases do you need?
I would say probably only 4 or 5.
Well,
Unless
I
you wanna
brought
get,
4 cases of water to the library. I picked them up on the way up.
oh, so we have 4 cases. Or is those real water?
I bought them.
Yeah.
I just picked them up on the way up, so yeah.
Yeah, so over the week, we can probably amass quite a bit of water.
Is that enough? 4 or 5 cases?
and then
For,
we're gonna put the stickers on them.
So when you need them?
when we can put the stickers on as we're passing them out and put them on the table, it's not
At the event?
at the event.
Do that for, I'm just saying, you know, allows time.
Yeah, so I mean, July 1st, the event's not till July 8th. So that's a whole week.
That's water bottles.
Did we approve the cost of the water?
I'm pretty sure we already,
Not expensive.
no, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure we already allotted money, but we can take
And
another.
they're
vote on
not gonna be cold.
I was gonna
They
say,
won't be cold.
Okay, we wanna vote on ice too?
Well.
We can vote on ice.
Something, so if you're gonna put stickers on the bottles, they have to be dry.
Correct.
If you put them on wet, they come off.
Yeah, so it'll be room temperature.
So if we stop them by the water, bring them up to the event. I had it a little early so that we can put the stickers on.
Yep.
And then put them in a cooler with ice.
The stickers will probably still fall off. So we just give them warm.
Better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. We're doing snack, we talked, at one point we talked about
the,
July, the band, the army band,
What is
the
it?
army band,
Big game?
band. The 215th Army Band,
Oh, the Army Band, okay.
their concert on July 8th.
So this is not the July 3rd.
No, this isn't July
No.
3rd. No, this is July 8th. This is an inside event. Yeah.
This is the one we're not, the veterans are putting, Donnie's putting it on. We're not doing any advertisement, but we thought we would
Help promote.
We kind
help promote.
yeah, we kind of are doing advertisement.
Well, we're doing stickers, but we can't do stickers.
We're
No,
promoting.
it's on our Facebook page, it's on the web
Yeah.
page, and I just invited everybody in town.
So it's promoting. Yeah, so we're promoting the event.
Putting stickers on,
Huh?
and just keep them cold,
Yeah,
you know,
promote.
have a sign that
We
says,
have a
confused.
non-advertising.
right, and it just have the sign that says, you know, provided by the two.
What are you thinking?
That's it.
We're not.
The people that drink them and throw them out.
So what?
Can we advertise that we're?
We can say we're providing the water. Johnny already knows we're providing, this committee is providing. the water.
What we just do, what we just do room temperature water. Yeah.
I imagine.
Any event I've been to for the town, it's always been temperature water.
We have the sun.
Yeah. All right, so just room temperature water, so we'll vote on the water, the first. And,
Okay.
easy, done. So, are we doing snacks? No,
Should you let this gentleman go ahead?
well, he's next. Yeah, all right, so, yeah, so I apologize.
We're just on-
All right, so, yeah, we're just an open mic.
All right.
No.
He's probably enjoying himself.
I'm getting 4:30.
All right. Yeah, so that's really, this should be put for item 6 anyways. Is there anything else wants to be discussed on open mic?
This,
Kelly?
never mind, it's just open mic is usually like if residents were calling in, so I'm getting a little complex.
Correct, that's why I was halting that to like item 6.
Alright, so, and then the water bottles, what you were just discussing and the stickers, so do we have the stickers?
We're gonna discuss this at item 6.
Okay.
Is there any other open mic items that
There's
you'd like
no
to?
mic, okay.
Yeah, so would you like to
No, I
10 to
wouldn't,
3 minutes?
no, I wouldn't have 3 minutes, I'm on the committee, so it's usually residents would speak at open mic, so. I'm
All
good.
right,
All right, so we'll move on. Item 5, discussion with special guest author Michael O'Connell.
Well, Bill Ricker, thank you for having me again. We had a little splash. We did a little talk about the Redcliffe Public Library. There were maybe 8 or 10, 12 people there. But they did a raffle, they gave away 2 nice books, which I donated to them. And 6 other people got books and they're all excited about it, so it's fun. But there weren't that many young people. So for the general public who's watching this, I'm Michael O'Connell. I was born in Arlington, Massachusetts. I grew up in Lexington. And I absolutely love history. I'm a Boy Scout leader. My troop, 79 Andover, is all boys. There's no girls in our troop. I've been at that for over 25 years. I know well how to teach children. Before that, I was a youth officer for Lexington Police. I climbed all the way up the ranks to the top 5 of the department of lieutenant for years and years and years. So I love the public. I love our state. I love all the history. I love our country. So to be really, really generous of heart, I created 2 treasure hunts for the public. A lot of people in this room already know about this. One's called Lady Liberty's Treasure Hunt. And it's for age 13 through adults of any age. They can go have fun. LadyLiberty'sTreasureHunt.com is more information if you want to check. But I was thinking about the kids the whole way because parents have to buy the book or the kids won't know. But after I wrote this book, I thought about it and felt like this needed to be a special book for children. So I wrote Riley's Treasure Chest and just kept it in Massachusetts. And when I did it, I studied the Ricker very closely, traveling all around the Ricker. And I felt bad because so many people don't know about the Ricker's role on April 19th, 1775. And they also don't know that many of the community fought. And like 300 people fought and more than 14 people died. And we all know about Thomas Kitson because it's in school, they teach that, that's great. He went into Boston, he picked up a musket, he tried to get a musket, they tarred and feathered him, and they sang Yankee Doodle, they taunted him, right? And that didn't dissuade him. A month later, he was fighting in Concord, and he gave him and the Bill Ricker guys, they had a good thrashing, the Redcoats. So this is the type of history that's really important for everyone to know And I'm glad there's a Yankee Doodle committee. I'm glad they voted that years ago. That's really cool. So it's a great organization, called the Cummings Foundation. They're based out of England, but they have properties all over the place. And the owners of the Cummings properties, they wanted to do something amazing with their lives. So they took a lot of the income from their properties and they do like $30 million worth of grants. Every year they give it to various different organizations, mostly 501(c)(3)s or all 501(c)(3)s. So I reached out to them some time ago and they liked the books. They liked the idea a lot. They were very friendly and they said, hey, you need to partner with a 501(c)(3) to do it. Because I didn't form a foundation, I could have, but I didn't form a foundation. And I made my books because it would take it too much time and I was in a hurry to be April 19th for the 250. So anyway, I think it would be really amazing if we were able to partner. I could do all the dirty work, the paperwork, if you guys give me the data, but it would be me doing it for you on behalf of you. You would submit it. Eventually, the Cummings Foundation will take a letter of inquiry. If they like it, they let you apply for a grant in October. If they really like it, they invite you to a big event and they give you the grant in front of like a giant audience of other people that are getting grants. That's really, really cool and really, really special. So I think it would help put Bill Record on the map. And also, it doesn't just have to be Bill Record because you invite all the towns around to come to the Yankee Doodle Parade and the Yankee Doodle Fair and all that. So it would be, my target would be sort of high because I feel like you have a lot of youth coming here. So I would aim for like 2,000, not the hardcover book because it's more pricey, but the cheaper book, this one, on this app is $40, right? When we go for the cheaper one,
Can I see
we give that to 2,000 kids. Now, I'll pass the books around if you haven't, I've said the hardcovers because you can't damage a hardcover.
Oh, pass that down.
But no, look at that one. That's the weight. That's what you would give away.
Alright,
So,
but I don't want to damage it.
no,
I'll just wait for him. That's okay.
yeah, so anyway, we would hopefully get a grant. We might reject it. We have to be honest. We don't know. They can say no, but they could say, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. Remember the 250th, it included all the towns around here, including all the properties, Cummings properties, a lot of them are in the book, all those towns. Bill Ricker's in it too. So everybody, as I've said before in meetings with you all, everybody knows about Lexington Pond. Most people have no clue about what happened in Lincoln, no clue what happened in Allerton, no clue what Bill Ricker's role was, no clue what Governor Brooks's role was in it from Reading. They have no clue. This book, I tied it all together. I don't think anyone's ever tied it all together. But if we could give it to children, maybe they would get off the computers and not spend their whole life playing video games 3 hours a day. Because I think a lot of the big problems in the world are being caused by that. It's been going on for 20 years. All these problems in the schools, the violence in the school, as a police officer, in my opinion, if they're outside hiking, walking, listening to the birds sing, fresh air on their face, exercising, treasure hunting, learning American history, I don't think they're gonna grow up to be problems. I think they're gonna grow up to be good citizens like everyone else will. And that would be my overall goal, make them good citizens of the United States. So that's the big mission. The little mission is, can we get the Cummings Foundation to get it done? I don't know, but I'm willing to try.
Said the Cummings, one of the Cummings properties this morning. So that's.
Dan.
And then,
I should have to announce my truck. I'll bring it back.
Any questions on the
well, it's really tricky, so there should be questions. So, Michelle, can you pass me that little handout thing underneath yours? Underneath, no, underneath the bottom, that thing. We've got the questions.
I thought that was pretty.
Yeah, she was just showing it to you. So somebody who's really smart from this committee, I don't know who it is, has to look over these 4 pages and basically give me a thumbnail answer, like what's your name, what's your address, what's your contact, what fill in the blanks here, and I can type up the letter of inquiry. I can email it to you if you want, and you can send it yourself, or I can do it for you. And then we're waiting to hold our breath and see if they invite us to apply from October. Now, it might be bad news, it might make you say, arm, or they might say, "We need more information, we need this, we need that." So hopefully it's good news, but I can't guarantee. I would love to see you all be, set up a table near the, and near the, 250 committee and with maybe the historical society too. And set up a table, the kids come, they feel the flavor of it, and you give them a free book. What's better than that? They're gonna read and they're gonna get up refresher. So that's that's the dream. I don't know if it'll work.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, it sounds a great idea. And like I said, if you don't apply, you'll never know. So the first step is to always apply.
So who is the genius that can answer
Well,
these?
I think that I'll get it to the chairman when he returns, and then we'll figure out exactly who will take care of it.
Okay,
We'll do it through the committee and get this all answered for him.
so can you give me those answers? I can type up something pretty persuasive. And we just throw the football away. Doug Flutie threw it. You know, I went to Boston College, I watched that game, you throw the football, you fairly catches it. No record pitch or football. That's,
I think it's a great idea, and like, I want to pass this down to Chris, but Chris, this is has a bunch of questions that we will need to answer.
Okay.
And it doesn't necessarily need to be you, but you're the chairman, so you get stuck with it for the moment.
Yep.
That we need to answer and give back to Mike.
Okay.
you give me that, it starts July 1, so you're covered. Right, pressure right now, that's when we take the letters report and come off over, they would get back to us. Probably directly to you guys. Whoever gets it, would get it, probably tell me, because we have it already did it. So, and then we proceed with the grant part, which is probably more complicated.
Okay.
But, you know, they have, it's all online, you can go on Cummins Foundations to get it.
All right.
Very complicated, and people have been doing it for years and years and years and years.
And you have to be sure you have to be part of the 501c3.
Yes, so I think it would be cleaner just to go both. So I'll do the work for you, but you guys are like yourself.
We just put it into both committees, the 250th and the Yankee.
And Yankee do it.
Yeah, you got, and then the books come, in your book, you can do what you want.
Okay.
I would suggest you do it in a public way, that's fun, but it's up to you. You get the kids and give them a book.
Okay.
And then when you run out of books, sorry, you ran out of book. Like, that's just how
That'd
that,
be a good thing.
that's a good thing, but you will run out of books, because
Oh, yeah.
Questions are pretty simple.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with the question. It's not a big deal, but the question is so as we're not a 501c3,
What's that?
No.
we're not a 501c3, so we're partnering with Yankee Doodle
That's correct.
and promoting this or sponsoring.
so the Yankee Doodle will give you all that stuff. So I would give that to them.
That's the
Oh,
thing.
so Yankee Doodle will get all that stuff.
Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle gives me back the info. I type it up. I say you're gonna partner. And I give it back or I just send it for you, however you wanna do it. They get it, they like it, they send
Okay.
probably an email to you.
So Cummings,
Information, you can apply for the grant.
so Cummings won't have an issue with a non-501c3 being partnered with a 501c3 to do the grant.
Yeah, so they're the only
They're-
ones who can do it.
Okay.
You guys are there, you guys are gonna help them administer it. That's
Okay.
how- That's how we work.
So then we'll
So
receive.
it's really theirs, it's you, they're the 501.
Correct.
They're not gonna get, they won't get the 250.
Actually, let me sit back real quick.
Yeah, you don't mind if Asher's books.
Yeah, no, they
No.
won't, they won't give the
Tonight.
book, they won't give the books to y'all, they give the books to them. Cause it's their fair. Now, if you wanna, however you guys wanna deal with it, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, yep, nope, that
Let's
makes,
just worry about the Yankee Doodle so you don't confuse it.
okay, makes total sense.
So.
Cool. Sounds good.
I don't wanna hijack the whole meeting.
No,
I'm happy.
yeah,
And I email you back the questions like July 1st?
Yeah, and I'm not rushing you, like I know you've got plans, but
so
get
my,
it to me, as soon as you get it to me, I'll craft something and just, so you know, I'll go right at it.
so I may have been out of the room for this, but say we do get the grant, we do get the books.
Yep.
Can we set up an event where you come and help us
The
distribute?
plan would be for me to come and maybe, so, I don't know, you didn't hear the spot.
I might have been, I
So
might have.
this is what happened, you apply, if they like it, they let you go, you send a letter of inquiry, if they like it. It's gonna be brief and to the point, because they get 900 of them.
Yeah.
So we send in something, they get 900, they'll get around to you. So come October, they made a decision, they either like it or they don't.
Yep.
If they like it, they'll tell us to proceed with the grant. Then the grant's like long, again, that's still on the Yankee Doodle because they're the 501.
Correct.
So I'll help them do it.
Yep.
And then they'll like, okay, we like that, submit it. It's
Yep.
their thing.
Yep.
right? So then it goes in and then then you wait, if they say you've been invited to June, if the 250 people committee probably over.
So this is.
We all go in there and they give you, there's a big deal, they give you the grant.
Yeah.
So I would also suggest that we just actually send them a physical book when we apply.
But say we do receive the grant.
Yeah.
After that, would you be willing
Yeah.
to meet and you would have a big event? We won this big grant.
He said that he'd do like the Yankee Doodle, come to the Yankee Doodle.
Yeah.
Next
he's
year.
at the table.
Yankee Doodle next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because they'll give you the money, they'll give you the money in June. How you guys.
Next June.
Next,
yeah, correct. But I'm assuming for July 4th, 2026, we're gonna have an event. If not, then we push it to.
Yeah, but you just have to wait.
yeah.
You just have to wait and see if you get the grant. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no sense in talking about it now.
Yeah, grant will be enough.
Correct, but it is something that you'd be willing to do.
Grant will be, we get inquiry, we do that in July, sometime in July, we submit it within the deadline.
Yeah.
Then if they like it, they say, go ahead and apply for the grant.
Correct.
If they don't like it, they probably say, you like this, change this.
Yeah.
So then they probably, I don't know, then you do the grant, the
Yep.
grant goes in. And then they make the decision, some people are getting cut, they're not all getting the grant. So then the grant comes in, they give you a reward, and then you buy the books later.
Yeah, so we have the books. We'd know in June whether we're buying the books.
You buy the book.
By before then, we're already got an idea of what event we're gonna
We
have.
can pick any, once we have the grant,
Yeah.
and we have the books, we can decide where to give them out. Yankee Doodle, we
Correct.
could do something the 4th of July, we could do something. That'd be up to us. That's.
Correct. But I was asking Michael if he'd
Yeah,
be
I'll-
willing, if we
I'll-
did do a July 4th, around July
Yeah,
4th.
we'd sign, I'd try to sign on 2,000 books.
Yeah, and then hand them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, or help us.
I wanna get with you. I want you guys be the good.
Well, we have it.
I'm just deciding.
Yeah.
So
They're not.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
No, you would, no, normally you'd pre-sign, you pre-sign it and then you person on.
All right,
So no. I'm trying to say-
all right, cool. Okay.
Okay, thanks for listening.
No, thank you for coming.
Thank you to the, Yankee Doodle Committee and.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you to all of the workers. This should be really fun. I hope it works. My brother lives in Billerica, you all know that, right?
Yeah.
His wife, yeah, she lived in that town of Homa.
How did we get the Yankee Doodle committee on board with this? We're using their 501c?
Different 501c,
yeah,
yeah. I'm on the committee.
Oh, so Diane,
Yeah,
That's already done, right?
Sorry,
Diana helped us get.
sorry, yeah,
We brought Diane.
you guys already voted on it.
Diana helped.
It's already been voted
Yeah.
on. See,
It's
so
all-
Diane, you went to them
huh?
and asked them? You went to the Yankee Doodle and they said yes?
Yeah,
You
last
presented it to them?
Wednesday at 6 o'clock.
Didn't you send an email out?
Oh,
We went
awesome.
ahead.
No, I-
You told us all.
I went there.
Yeah, but you had told us all somehow.
No. You
No.
didn't go, did you?
No, but you had told us at some point that you had got it approved.
Yes, I presented it last Wednesday.
Correct.
At their meeting.
At their meeting.
At their meeting, you guys can do it
Correct.
at their meeting.
Yeah.
Last Wednesday.
So
Yeah.
it's Lady Liberty.
All right,
Yeah,
We're all good.
yeah, we're good.
yeah, so I didn't know how we got it. So Diana
Let's call it Ryland's Treasure Chest.
got hold of them.
The Riley's
Thank you.
Treasure Chest.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Riley's one is the one that's.
Thank
that's
you, Bill
5%.
Beckman.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
he just wants to call.
All right,
Riley's.
bye.
Oh, okay.
Bye, thank you, sir.
It's good to see you. Yeah.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
see you later.
I don't forget this guy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much for thinking about us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Simplify. This guy right here, that's the real big thing. Oh, sure. I keep you required.
On that note, we want this money now or you want?
Okay, so-
Item 7,
Oh, you better wait till item 7.
okay. Don't still Chris's thunder.
Left under for what?
I didn't wanna go out of order.
Oh. All right, so item 6, discussion necessary votes on upcoming events. So let's see, we have July 3rd coming up. Let's make sure we have everything solidified as far as what we need, what we're gonna be doing. And any updates that we may have for that particular event. So,
So we put together a list of the supplies that we need to go get,
Yes.
so
You-
have we published it?
Have we published a list?
Yeah. Otherwise, how do we know? We gotta get people to buy it,
correct.
and we gotta get the monies to pay for it.
Okay, so this is the plan. The plan is I'm borrowing the restaurant depots card that
The town has.
Donnie has. Hold on. And what we need, actually, I have 2 tables in my car at the moment. We need a small table, the small table will be used for the washing station. We need the 2 grills that we're getting from the fire department and police department. Do we still have 4 people from the Lions Club?
So
My wife and I included.
Okay,
There'll be
so
did you talk to John LaFosse?
John knows.
Okay, Joe, okay,
No,
because he
sorry.
told me he's
I
got,
told him I had 4.
you have 4, okay, because I was gonna say John.
If someone else steps up, then I'll step back. But
Okay.
At this point, it's my wife, myself, Steve Burton, and Phyllis Burton. All lines there.
Okay, all right, so just, but you talked to John,
Two shirts.
all right, because I know John was talking, but you talked,
John knows, John knows.
okay? So,
So. What we're gonna need is, we have the facilities. People are all set to put out the trash barrels up there. They're gonna stake them into the ground. Don't ask me, don't know how. I told them that I'd bring up the construction,
construction trash bags?
yeah, thank you. I can see them. I can see the box.
The big
So-
black ones.
The big black ones. The only thing is I need a pickup truck to take the trash from up there over here to the town hall. Because nobody's working.
Say that again, you need a truck to take the trash from
The, from the common to here,
Into the dumpsters?
the dumpsters.
Okay.
The dumpsters are right,
Yeah, no, that, they get it,
right there.
did it get in the dumpster? Okay,
trash
so-
to them.
John and I both have trucks, so between the 2 of us, we can.
Yeah, there'll be, I asked for 6 barrels.
Okay.
Cause I like to be safe.
Question. The girls, how are they getting there and getting back? Is fire taking care of them?
They're taking care of it. I'm not in charge of that. I know they're doing it.
Yeah, they do it all the time for the COA and other groups, so.
So then, step that we be purchasing. Would be, paper plates. The buns. Oh, good, you can just give that to
I
her.
was, yeah,
That's what we had to fill out for
I'll
the,
fill you in a little bit.
I have to go up.
Well, the Yankee Doodle has to fill it out. It's
it
for
has
the,
to be emailed,
Oh, this is the thing, okay.
yeah. This is.
You'll explain it to me later.
Yeah, I'll do. Okay. I'll tell you all about it. So paper plates, napkins, like ketchup, mustards, like that. Water, chips, gloves, we need gloves.
Yep.
The trash barrels are done. The-
Serving utensils or anything like that?
It will have tongs. I'm just gonna buy the plastic ones.
Okay.
Actually, I think I have some at my house, as plastic tongs, I believe. And
If someone
then,
texts me and reminds me that day I can get gloves.
Cool.
But I'll need a reminder.
you can get. Well,
So, yeah, I assume you mean like food. safety.
yeah,
Food safety, yeah.
Food safety gloves.
Nitrile gloves. The,
I can get
and then
those.
we need the rolls, breaded, hot dog, and
yeah, I said that, the little.
yeah, the hot dog was.
Hamburgers.
Well, so that was, I believe that's a topic of discussion that we have to have. I don't believe we ever voted on, and some members, we discussed burgers. But it was never voted on for burgers. We had talked about
Yeah,
that.
hot dogs.
That's, yeah, so I think when Chief Frost was on and we had asked him if the police department was willing to do it, because they typically do cheeseburgers and hot dogs for like Yankee Doodle, or the fire department does it for Yankee Doodle. But I think somehow that dragged over to that we are doing cheeseburgers. Do we just want to keep it to hot dogs?
This is more of just a curiosity question.
But we can't. It's already on the
I
sign.
was gonna say, I would do hamburgers and hot dogs.
So, yeah, I mean,
That's what was discussed,
I agree.
and it was voted on
Yeah,
a while
so
ago.
I think that there's a mixture of
And
not knowing who somebody
hamburgers,
knows.
hot dogs.
Huh?
Chicken sandwich, hot dogs.
Yeah, hamburgers and hot dogs.
But you should tell me about this.
Yeah, just, and
That's what it says on the signs, right? Hamburgers and hot dogs.
yeah,
Am I correct?
And we voted on that, right?
Well.
Yeah,
We have to have someone who's serve safe certified.
Because you can't.
nope, we don't. I already have the, I already
okay,
have my
so
permit.
we already have somebody, we don't need somebody.
no,
else.
I already have my permit
So you are,
from the town.
and
of
they
Colorado.
don't
That
need,
doesn't mean we're so safe.
Yeah, it doesn't mean-
No, she said, I don't, all I need is this.
No, just not.
really?
Yep,
Okay.
Crystal Bennett, and actually, this was, I think, yeah,
So
Kristen,
the town's certified.
Crystal.
Crystal.
If we're under
But I
the
talked to
town,
Ken.
then,
We should be able to-
yeah, as long as we're protected, they say yes, they gave the permit, I guess we're exempt from any
That's the
liability.
I
Just
have,
because I know we'll get asked there. You'll be having like vegan burgers or anything that we should have. Just asking because you know we're gonna get asked.
We can do lettuce burgers, lettuce with bar.
Lettuce burgers.
if you're gonna buy lettuce,
Lettuce only replaces the burger, it doesn't replace the meat. Are we
Oh, sorry,
Are we
okay, so
getting
we can.
vegan burgers?
Tomatoes to fill in the burger?
Are we getting vegan burgers or
No, I
not?
don't think so,
I'm sorry, we don't have any vegan burgers.
we don't have any vegan options,
That's what I was gonna say, I'm saying I'm sorry.
we sorry, we don't. And then there's chaos,
Next up.
is chips
You know
vegan?
we'll get asked.
chips are vegan.
There you go, there's some chips.
Depends on what.
I can get
Depends on,
bun, mixed sandwich.
listen, I don't know what kind of oil you're cooking in.
That's the whole, the other thing, the tent. I was advised to get a tent. Especially around like the people that are cooking.
This, now, the town had, and Dan, you might remember too, during
Right,
COVID, we
yeah.
bought tents.
That's right, you know, over in the COA, they have both pop-ups and I believe they have I wanna say 10 by 20 or something like that.
Right.
And
The big white one that used to be kind of permanently up there is gone. I
Right.
don't know if they still have it, but it's not up anymore.
Yeah, I know it's not up.
No, we had, I know that the town had bought like 4 of them. And I know like the thing they just had at in front of the library for the veterans, we ended up renting, which was very disappointing. I don't know what budget that came out of, but I know the town does have tents. We're supposed to have them anyway. So
Well,
I
Who
could
do we
be
call?
in,
like I said. I
Gail,
know
do you wanna
it's-
go to the COA and ask them for the pop-up tent?
Yeah, I
For
know they have pop-ups.
July?
Because
I
we
can have
pop-up
it.
and we-
Yes, that's yours.
How many do we need? I'd say 2.
Yeah, we borrowed both of them at the April 19th event.
So Gil's gonna ask the COA for the 2 pop-up tents. For July 3rd.
I think the rec department has one too. I'm not sure.
I think the 2 pop-up tents will be fine.
You know,
And
long
the
as
thing
the
about the
food's
COAs, it's across the street, we don't have to go far to bring it back.
Right.
But do ask, how do we get the tents back to them? Like, 'cause
I don't completely, yeah, that's. I was gonna say.
It-
about this long and about that big amount.
We'll have 2 pickup trucks
Yeah, okay.
that we can.
As long as somebody just doesn't mind throwing them in the pickup truck.
Where are we
Yeah,
gonna
next
set up?
Monday.
Do we know? For the cooking?
For the cooking, it will be by the bandstand.
Try to keep it a good distance away from the bands, where the band's set up.
Right.
Yeah, usually the band's like here, so it'll be like here.
Yep.
So wouldn't it be easier to set up on if the COA has the tents, wouldn't it be easier to set up on the lawn of the COA?
Well, then people have to cross the street.
Yeah, you don't want people crossing the street.
Well, aren't we gonna, well, the bike safety is gonna be over in the library. And
Yeah, but that will be
Before,
before the concert.
Yeah, that'll be before
What's the timing of the bike safety?
5:30,
What's the time of the food?
6:30.
What time is the concert?
6,
6:30, it says 6:30 to 8:30.
6:30 to 8:30.
6:30 to 8:30.
Yeah.
So food and concert are at the same time, bike safety is earlier.
correct.
We can always do,
So we should probably be on the same piece of land as the band, but as far away as possible so that we can hear each other think.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, which the band's
we
getting
can
there,
always do 6 o'clock for the food.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we should do towards
the band's gonna be getting there about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Basically, we want to be towards the rear half of the bandstand, where the band will be in front playing to the audience, so that we're up to one side, so that
Yeah.
that could be a point.
Yeah,
It-
that's
it-
different.
It'll mute it down a bit, because they're
Yep.
facing the other way.
Do we know who's gonna be manning the grills?
Lions Club offered to cook.
Really?
That was part of their volunteering. I'm sorry, Bill, I know that
And
wasn't,
I'm available if we need.
but I will help. I'll be there to help you.
Because,
so.
because of I had more people, but because of the date.
Yep, but I'll be cooking too. Me and John, I believe John's gonna be cooking.
I can be helpful. I just don't cook very often, so I don't wanna overcook things.
Yeah, no, I mean, unfortunately, we have to kind of overcook. it.
We have to have a thermometer, it has to be.
Yeah, I mean, you literally have, yeah, we got a Friday.
They gotta have some thermometer.
I would tell them to get there for 5.
Are we charging for the food?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, which
And how much did we decide we were charging?
was it $5?
$5.
$5 for what?
Burger, burger or hot dog with chips.
What about drinks?
Water's free.
Yeah,
Now, these
I can do
waters,
that.
are these, we were just talking about waters and stuff, are these waters, we gonna be putting the stickers on the waters?
no, these are gonna be, you're gonna like drink the water when you're eating your burger or.
No, she's saying we're putting stickers on to say that.
On the water
They're
bottle.
just gonna be thrown
Yeah.
away.
No, because if we put them in ice, they're gonna fall off.
But it's also our event where the 215 band's not our event. We're just promoting it, helping promote it.
Yeah, good point.
So a little different. We're just having some representation.
Who's buying hamburgers, hot dog buns, ice, waters?
I'm gonna get that at Restaurant Depot.
Somebody needs to go that day and get the ice.
Yep, that's,
Where we have, and we have coolers?
I have plenty of cool.
I got 2 or 3 coolers.
Yeah, I got cool.
I got a big Yeti one.
I don't mind stopping and getting ice.
Okay.
Again, remind me.
I'm sure John and I will be, I can't speak for John, 'cause he's not here, but him and I will be setting up the tents.
Tara needs a text, ice and gloves.
I need the gloves.
Yeah, you'll get the gloves.
I'll be in trouble.
Diana, I'll go with you to a restaurant.
Do we have someone getting the
All
water?
right,
I'm sorry, what?
Do we have someone getting the water? We're getting it.
I'm just gonna, yeah,
We can just pick it up.
Yeah, we'll just pick it up. And I mean, I think the bottled water should be free.
the what?
Bottled water should be free.
Yeah. Oh.
So if people wanna come up, just get water, they can.
How much water do you want for that concert?
Well, let's get the water for the, and then whatever we have left, we'll have 5 days to till the 8th. We can always pick up more. So I'd say probably,
For the library, they're just sitting on. the
Okay.
porch.
yeah, so I'd say probably have 10 or 11 cases.
Okay.
We can always shoot to Market Basket.
Yeah,
Grab
we have-
more.
we have- yeah, I mean, it's gonna depend on the weather, plenty of water.
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm literally gonna go to Market Basket on my way because if I go any earlier, the ice is gonna melt. So if you guys have a panic that you don't have enough water, just tell me and I'll
Yeah.
pick up some water.
But even if we overbuy, we bring it to the 8th, so it's not the end of the world.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
How big are these coolers? So I know how much ice to get. They're not the huge coolers at the pantry house, right?
My coolers are pretty big.
Right, so you got one of those huge,
be-
like $70 ones, you got it.
Would
Yeah,
it be
the-
easier?
Costco,
Uh,
BJ's.
no, I bought it in Cons.
Is it like almost 3 feet long?
There's a white one that's about 3 feet long. And then I got a white one that's probably about, a blue one that's about that big. That one's an igloo.
Yeah.
So-
Would it be easier just to
Oh, yeah.
take, like, somebody, like Chris, you said you have a truck, fill your truck up with the coolers and then just go to right then and there to Market Basket and fill them that way instead of.
I mean, each cooler is gonna weigh a ton. If you fill it with ice.
Yeah,
before we
because
get
they're
there.
gonna
So
take it
best thing
out.
to do is have the bags of ice put in the truck
You
or
can't.
put in a car. And then we'll fill the coolers with the ice
All right,
when we're there.
so I'm thinking 10 5-pound bags of ice.
10 5 pounds? probably more than that.
You're getting ice.
I'm getting a,
She's getting the ice and gloves.
Get the 20 pounds.
Yeah,
oh, the big bag. I was thinking the big bags.
yeah, so
Sorry.
three, I would get,
Pounds the small.
yeah, I'd
Oh,
probably,
okay.
yeah, I'd probably
Okay.
say 3 or 4 of them. We have 4 coolers, 1 bag would fill a cooler.
No, well, not the cool is just bigger
How
than
much
here.
ice do you really need?
Yeah, you fill, put all the water in first. then you
And put the ice
On
pack.
top of it, so 1 bag should cover, and it'd be enough for 2 hours.
For a lot of the first.
We can firm up all this on the first, yes.
I have to finish work. But my question was, we've got a lot of people loading stuff, which is great. We've got people cooking, which is great. Who's gonna cook them all?
I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
Karen just said she would. I had the thing.
You have a cash box?
Yeah.
You can have starting cash.
As a guy
Huh?
coming.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
So
starting
you
cash.
don't want people cooking there.
No,
Right now,
No, she won't be, she'll just be doing the
Yeah.
money.
so,
I said I'd be helpful. Are you bringing bells? Are we selling bells as well?
correct, so
No,
probably,
no,
I'll
no.
probably be cooking, I'll
Okay.
let the Lions serve. Or will the Lions, yeah, either way, or we'll rotate whatever
The
it is.
day out there, you guys can figure it out who's gonna.
Correct.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Who's standing there ready to do
Thankfully,
something?
thankfully, we have enough people, plenty of people to be able to do. it. Okay, so you're grabbing the food, we do, how much should we allot for spend?
Yeah, that was my next question. What's all the same?
Can we, instead of that, decide how much of everything we want and vote that in so that she's getting 100 hot dogs and whatever? I mean, I'm making up these numbers.
So thi-
100 hot dogs and 100 hamburgers because we don't know exactly what they're gonna cost.
So this would be tricky because we're gonna probably, if we don't have it sell out, we're gonna have extra food, which I'm.
Oh,
sure
yeah, 100%.
The food pantry can take.
If it's in a small enough package, if it's like a package of 30 hot dogs, it's a little harder to give out, but yeah, and if it's defrosted at all, we can't give it out. But there's a sober house down the street that will
There
probably.
is
take
a
it.
sober
Oh,
house.
yeah, there is.
And the council on aging just bought a big cooler, a big fridge.
Okay,
Someone could give them some. too.
all right, yeah, so we're doing the frozen burgers, the frozen quarter pounders.
I have to tell you, I haven't been there, so I,
Remember, you're gonna need
I
a
don't
cooler.
think,
Remember, you're gonna need a coolers to keep the food in, so you're gonna need plenty of ice for that one. Just,
Yeah, so I was thinking.
that's gonna be
two-
completely separate from the waters.
Of course, probably 6 bags of ice then.
Yeah, so 2 coolers for drinks, 2 coolers for burgers and stuff.
Yeah.
Fine. So I would say, I mean, 100 burgers seems reasonable.
I mean, I don't know, I was just throwing a number out there, I don't
yeah,
know.
you. 100 burgers and then whatever you want for dogs and run out of burgers, you only sell dogs.
Yeah, I mean,
don't see a way to make a motion for the sum of money.
That's what I was saying, do a number. Tell her to buy 100 burgers and 100 hot dogs and 10 cases of water. And that's what she buys, and she has a receipt for it, and we agree that we're paying for that, and she doesn't have to worry about what it's gonna cost her.
$1,000.
Yeah.
oh, I don't think it's gonna be,
I don't think it'll be that
I think it's a
expensive.
motion, or some.
it's an unreasonable cap, meaning, so if it does happen,
Well, you figure hamburger.
I don't think that's, I think $1,000, don't spend it.
I move a sum.
because if we're not spending it.
And we're
go ahead, Gil, go ahead,
I
Gil.
move a sum not to exceed $1,000 for the July 3rd celebration.
Yep.
Second.
So, all right,
Chrissy, all in favor? Oh, sorry,
See, no,
second.
I already talked
I
to
would,
the-
huh?
I already talked to the accountant. So I can't have a check. So I have to, I'm using my money to pay for it. Then they will write me out a check.
For what?
She can't, she
I
can't,
thought, I thought you said restaurant people, you're just getting his card, does it have cash on it?
No,
No,
Yeah,
it's-
okay, I thought it was like a one.
No.
she's saying she's
Okay.
paying for it and the
Yes,
committee's
you know what I'm
reimbursing.
talking, yeah, correct.
So you have a motion before you.
Okay, I would like to, just amend that motion to include a first purchase of 100. Do we have to do a first purchase for having her buy 100 hamburgers and then we can always purchase more? Or do you think that's unnecessary?
You know, I don't see us having. You know, a massive on July 3rd.
Okay, all right, so,
I
so,
think once the
all right.
food runs out, it runs out.
So
I
do
mean,
roll call vote on original motion?
Hold on. The motion is to purchase
So
supplies,
not to exceed the $1,000.
not to exceed $1,000.
We're recommending 100 hamburgers, 100 hot dogs
Recommending 100 hamburgers, 100 hot dogs, and cheese,
Whatever.
and buns
and buns.
and water.
And water.
Yeah. All,
And that.
Oh, and chips.
all of the,
Agrees, you know.
And chips.
And chips.
One that has-
Yeah.
The paper.
so basically, yeah, usually reasonable. All right, so roll call vote.
Yep.
Michelle,
Yes,
Al,
Yes,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes,
Gil. Yeah. Tommy.
Yes.
Dan,
Yes.
chair is aye.
and Kelly said.
yeah, did Kelly vote?
Yeah, she said.
Yeah.
I don't, it's a wasted opportunity.
Don't keep the phone.
Sometimes I want to. Sometimes.
So that should be everything for that, and then just the trash we have to pick up and bring to the town hall here. To the recycling bin.
Okay.
They did tell me there are two other recycling bins, two other trash bins up there. But they get filled up quickly.
Yeah, they're small.
And this one here gets picked up 3 times a week. What I need to know about trash. I don't, but I'd like to share it.
Quite an interesting industry, actually. Trash. Also on July 3rd, I picked up the check for the band from Jesse. So I have that and I'll give it to the band, the day of.
What kind of music is it? Do we remember? Or do we know?
It's on the full turn band.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they're-
cool.
Full turn.
I don't know if you.
They've played before.
Play first, pay on after,
Pay at the end of the evening.
the evening.
Yeah, that's when they always.
Trust
But I do have the check in hand, so we're all set there. So,
what was the cost of the band? I don't remember.
we're not supplying the band, it's a sealed check.
Recreation's paying
Right,
for
yeah,
it
correct,
Rex paying for that? Okay,
Yeah.
correct.
because it's their event. They do the summer concerts.
okay.
Okay.
Where are we on the agenda?
Where this is we're on 7. Okay, before we move on, anything else for any things that we think we may have to vote on?
Do,
Go ahead.
do we know, anything on the nickels? Did we get the wooden nickels done?
This has nothing to do with the upcoming event, so we'll wait till the next.
Well, I thought we were gonna have the wooden nickels to the July 3rd event.
We're not gonna have anything for the July 3rd.
No, we have the concert.
Yeah,
We
but
won't
not-
be able to sell anything or.
no, but I thought we were gonna have the wooden nickels for that
We're,
event.
we're,
Okay.
we're not selling anything at the July 3rd event.
And we're not gonna have them.
Yeah, we're not selling anything at the July 3rd event.
Upcoming events just this month?
Yes, or next, we can,
Something else to bring up.
okay, we can,
From June 11th
Okay.
to whopping $40. We sold a lot of books for him, but we didn't take any of that money. I was hoping we'd have enough money to pay for the books, and he generously donated them, so this is $40
Okay.
and excess from the event. Oh, yeah, it would be, there were not a lot of people there. At
I
all.
wasn't.
But
What did we say,
Isaac took
12?
a- Yeah, but Isaac took a video.
Yep.
And that we've already posted, that we can offer to the school also, that they can play in their schools. And it wasn't a fundraiser.
No.
But I'm glad that he donated those books so that we could break even.
Okay, I hate to do this, but do you know how many raffles you sold?
No. They were $5 each.
so it'd be 8.
Yeah, it makes
So you sold
8 sets of 25.
Okay.
How many books he said he sold 10 books.
Selling 6, yes.
Yeah, 6,
He sold a lot of books.
That's good. That was the whole purpose of it. Trying to get him recognition. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but I think maybe trying to do another book signing with him would be a
Well,
bad
yeah, I
idea.
think that for the book signing stuff, that what we need to do is pull in Dave Grubb. From
Mhm.
the recreation side to get the kids.
Yep.
And as well as, Dr. Clary from the school side.
Mhm.
And have them, see if we can put something together that.
Yeah.
Can get
Yeah.
the younger people involved, which is what he's looking for.
Yeah.
We weren't at the last meeting that we talked about this, but Tom Considine, because they.
Mhm. I was on.
Considine.
We were, said that he would do book signings.
Right.
Yep.
We could do that for the school.
Right, but it's a matter of seeing if we can partner up with recreational stuff.
So
Yeah.
maybe, oh, no worries. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm doing. This is sort of unrelated. Are they still doing the Our Town through the summer? Because I.
Our Town Live, I
Yeah.
think Sandra does it year round.
I thought she said she was taking the summer off.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, well, I'll try, we'll,
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I'm trying to do Isaac on Fridays.
okay.
This is the only thing that. Would come out before. For their episode.
Yes.
Is just this, so I don't have to.
But Isaac's not Our Town Live anyway.
No, they're doing something different.
Yeah.
You the article and see how it is?
Not yet, I was gonna, cause I was waiting till after.
Yeah, this is one of the slots.
No, I know, I was waiting till after tonight's meeting to, well, I had already done one for this one.
Yeah, I read this one.
Oh, okay,
That was well done.
So you're covering July then, right now?
yeah, so can I have info about the July 8th one email to me before Friday,
Yes.
just so I can do that. I have one second.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, it's in one of our. It's in one of our notes. Our,
For minutes?
the minutes,
Okay.
the whole thing, that Dawn gave
Right.
about the
I've seen
200.
that recently.
Perfect.
Wait, so you want the,
Just the-
215?
Yeah,
215,
just so that I can talk about July 3rd.
okay.
The July 8th is.
Yeah. And so-
Sweet.
Alright.
Thank you.
Tommy, are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
The Veteran Services Office has a, post about the concert, so you can probably get some information on
Yeah,
it too.
well,
Have a good night.
All right.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Go ahead, Tony.
So yeah, I mean, if we can get them for maybe Yankee Doodle at our tent, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
To have them at our tent for,
Well, I need to buy a tent for him. But if he's not a 50C.
501, who are you talking about? The Michael guy?
Mhm.
We don't. Community organizations and nonprofit groups. As long as he's not a business, as long as he's truly a,
So we are buying it for him.
but is he a business?
is it just for Yankee Doodle?
Yes.
I have like 4 of them. I'll just,
No, she's talking space.
He needs
If he's a
Oh.
business,
the table.
he has to be a sponsor. If he's a home-based business, like he doesn't have a location and he's sort of like, you know, a self-proclaimed author that's trying to publish his own book, he can be considered a vendor, like a vendor and a crafter, but what he is determines the cost. Like
Oh, we-
Senko Home Services,
250.
yes. so-
that's a community organization, that's free, as long as you're not selling anything.
Can we get a double? Oh, we're not selling anything again, you do?
If you are, it just, there's a cost, I don't know what it is.
All right, well, we can just solidify, it. We can get all that work together.
Okay.
But he can be at one of our, if we can do a double, he can be there, take up some, say, some of the 250th space.
We don't promise anybody 2 spots just because we don't know how many people we're gonna get. You can put in the request for 2 spots. We just don't promise it
Well, we
until
can get one.
a month before.
Okay,
But the other thing is that, like, if the Minutemen wanna have one, or the Historical Society wants to have one, you can, when you put in your request, you can say, we'd like to be next to blah, blah, blah. Like, for example, the churches will often, there's a bunch of churches that are in the Interfaith Association. So each individual church will will ask for a booth, but then there's no specific booth for the Interfaith Association because everybody in the Interfaith Association is busy at their own booth. So we put them all together so that information about the Interfaith Association can be at the booths and the churches are all together. So we can do the same thing. Information about,
Pay for the tables?
if you're a community organization, you don't have to pay unless you're selling something.
so now what about if I had purchased through my business?
Then you are a business,
Spaces.
if you're a business sponsor, you pay, it's $250.
But if I lent him space and I happen to be next to the 250th.
You can do that, but you've paid to be a
I've
business.
paid for
sponsor.
him.
Yeah, you've paid to be a business sponsor. What you choose to do with your business sponsorship table is up to you.
Alright.
So you
If
can
I-
you can buy it, you can make your $250 donation, be a business sponsor and say, I'd like to be next to the Historical Society, and then what you choose to do with your table is completely up to you.
So I could request to be next to the 250th
Yep,
and just allot him
yep,
portion of my.
exactly. Yes, you can.
Alright, we'll talk about that.
Okay. That works.
Cause I'll have to be somewhat in the vicinity for 250th.
Yep, that's fine. You just have to, put the request.
To bounce back and forth.
We just ask that everybody put their requests on their application so that we know who to put together.
4 tables.
That's it.
That's not including yours.
Correct, so I was gonna, so if I have little spaces that I'm gonna try to get,
Yeah.
And think about whether you want to be adjacent, you want to be in one long route, or do you want to be across from each other?
I think
two
we
and
want to
two.
be adjacent.
Whatever you
Next
want.
to each other.
R4
Like, the
tables.
Historical Society is a vendor, so they're gonna pay for vendors.
So, yeah.
Well, no, they're a community organization that's selling something. That's
Yeah.
different.
But to avoid any conflict with Michael O'Connell, 250th, him being at our booth. I might, cause I'm gonna try to request to be next to the 250th. For my
You can do
company, so that way I can bounce back. And if that can happen, I'll allot him my space in my area.
So that's 5.
Assuming granted, if I get
All adjacent.
what I request.
Yeah. Let's talk about Yankee Doodle offline. We don't have to take meeting time for it, but I
Yep,
can wait a
I
few minutes
agree.
after the meeting.
Yep.
We can do it.
Alright, so we talked about July 3rd, we're all set with that. July 8th, we have to circle back to that. For the band. The waters. We need to take, you want to take a vote on the waters, right?
Wasn't that part of the food she's buying?
Yeah.
Well, so that's the question. She's buying the food and we're just gonna carry over.
That would be the smartest.
She's gonna buy food and water, and whatever water's left over, we'll use.
Yeah,
it.
already put the 1,000 that I can't
Yeah.
resolve with the. Yeah.
So we're allowing 1,000 to carry over as well.
Well,
The cap of 1,000.
we're capping it at 1,000. If we have leftover food and we can use it on the 8th, then that's less money we have to spend.
Leftover one.
Are we doing food at the eighth?
The food's gonna shut.
On the 3rd.
Alright, so we'll deal with this on July, we'll deal with this on the 1st. Alright, update from fundraising and school committee.
Before we get to that,
Oh, I'm sorry, Aria, you had something.
so I've been talking about doing the ladies' lunch. Honestly, at this point, we were trying to find somebody to speak. And found somebody. It's, her name is Beth Van Duzer. She works for the museum in Concord. She's on the 250th committee in Concord. And she's in charge of outreach and education for the 250th committee in Concord. And I spoke to her at length and she's perfect. She writes articles about, women's vote and like these issues. But she's also, agreed to do something for us and not charge us for it. So she's like the perfect person to come and do this. I've talked to people just in passing, restaurants, to see if there's a place that we can have this. I happen to like the John Ryan's Pub right next to the Manning Association because, like I told them, this used to be a tea house during Prohibition. And the ladies would come here and do tea and tipple. So that would be the perfect place. And they would be very interested in hosting us on a Sunday from like 12 to 4. Or maybe 75 to 100 people
And what's the,
at the most.
What's-
In what state? It's
what-
gonna be right here. in
no,
Massachusetts.
what was the date?
Oh, it would be August.
August.
And we're hoping that
There's
they'll do it on the
26th,
18th.
18th.
Mhm.
Cause originally it's.
Is what Sunday, the 26th?
That's awful close to Labor Day. You might lose people who go away for Labor Day.
August.
Labor Day, that is Labor Day weekend, isn't it?
I don't know.
September.
I would say not to do anything in August only
So
because.
August
everybody-
20.
No, 30th and
Would be a
31st is
Sunday.
Labor Day weekend.
Say that one more time.
August 24th is a Sunday. So the
Well, we
Sunday,
can put it off.
24th.
We can put it off, but August 18th was the date we were shooting for because that
That's a
was
Monday, honey.
the 100th anniversary of women getting vote.
She'll then do August 17th,
17th.
Sunday
Well, they
before.
want to do it on Sunday.
Yeah, August
So
17th is
so
Sunday.
August 17th.
Okay. We'll do the Sunday.
Okay.
So I mean, people give me some ideas for what you'd like to see for this. It's not just for ladies at all. It's gonna be, we're celebrating women. So other people can come with us, place. It's gonna be women.
Yeah, I see.
But can we do fundraiser of some kind, baskets? I'm not big into doing the big beautiful baskets, but I'm willing to call people and ask them if they would donate the baskets.
Does there happen to be a list of women-owned businesses in town?
Cat,
Cat?
Kat, you still here?
Yeah. she knows.
There
Yes,
she
I
is.
am.
Do we have a list of women-owned businesses in Billerica?
Not specifically, but we can start trying to put them together, yeah.
They'd be perfect sponsors.
Exactly. And I don't know if anybody has any other ideas.
I want to talk to the Historical Society. They run a very successful tea every year, see what works and what doesn't work.
Yes, we do. But I want this to be a little different than the tea that we do.
Okay.
This is a luncheon.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
I'd like it to be a little bit different than what they do for the tea, but this last one, the last Historical Society tea was very, very successful. And a
Ah.
lot of it had to do with the way we promoted it with the 250th committee.
So you would talk to John Ryans, or no, you have not talked to John Ryans?
Yes, in passing, but nothing solid.
Is it something that they'd be willing to sponsor the entire event,
We would have to probably
rent?
because they have to pay their servers to be there.
Are we getting the food from them?
We would, yeah, buffet or sit down or whatever.
Well, that would
we
all be
decide to
included
do.
in the price.
Yes,
We
So
would-
we'll work the
we-
price.
We wouldn't be paying for anything.
well, the people who would come would be paying.
Yeah. So you would buy a ticket for $20 and you would get, you know, your lunch, whatever it is, and the rental fee, if there's a rental fee. So the 250, you just asking us to sponsor you. You're not asking for money from us.
Or you're asking for us to put this event,
We're doing the
the
event.
250.
We're hosting it, but
The
we're,
250th committee is doing the event.
So if that's the case, maybe, because I know John Ryans does do a lot of
Sure.
charity.
Do you know anybody from John Ryan?
I can find somebody. I'll figure
I
something
mean, I
out.
asked Karen if she knew anybody.
I don't.
Yeah,
His father owns the one in Tewksbury.
correct, and I have a lot of connections. in
Say
it.
that one more time. Whose
His-
father owns the one I took for it?
John Ryan's father
Owns the one in
Tewksbury.
Bob.
Bob, yep, so I can figure out, because I have I'm very kind of, a lot of-
Okay,
my business is in Tewksbury. So I'll finagle something.
so this gives us like about a month to pull this
I'll
together.
start calling
Do it
people
towards the
tomorrow.
beginning of August.
I'll call the people
Okay.
that need to be called tomorrow.
August 17th, it's almost 2 months, which is good because we need all the.
Yes.
And I think if we can find out, if John Ryans can give us the best possible price for the food,
I was hoping they donated, but I can't.
and that might be, but
Well, I'm
the
gonna-
best possible price, because it's the food and the servers and the fact that we're taking space that then they're not renting to anybody else.
They can't, they are not open on Sundays.
But for
sweet.
the,
So
but
it's
for
no
the
problem.
cause that we're doing, servers might be a little open to donating time,
Mhm.
stuff like that, or John Ryan or something. Well, let me see what I can find out.
And then we
Yeah.
base,
Volunteer to figure it out. So
We base the
I'll
price.
figure something out.
we base the price on the costs to us.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's $25 per person to come in, but we also have to, I think that I went to a fundraiser and they did the big baskets.
Raffle baskets.
A raffle basket, and I thought that for the women's luncheon would make a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah.
And then this person coming in and presenting about women's role in the revolution and then forward
Mhm.
would be great.
I think so.
We
So,
want to keep the price as reasonable as possible if we want them to also buy raffle tickets.
okay. Should we want to
We
put a
could do it.
motion?
We could do a 50-50 raffle and the baskets, but I think the baskets would.
We can't do a motion because we don't know any prices.
Oh, we can motion to pursue
We
that.
can do a motion to pursue.
I make a motion to pursue this idea.
That's like, okay.
Okay,
Roll call.
roll call vote. Joe,
Aye.
Al,
Yes.
Yes,
Anna, Joe.
Yeah.
Dan, Kelly,
Yeah,
chair is aye.
Motion
Pat, can you help us with that too? Maybe find a list of people that we can farm. Okay.
Yeah, it's been really the women's owned businesses, they probably be really
Well,
best sponsors
I
for
think
it, so.
we need to pull the select people in for this one,
Yes, select.
the select board,
Oh, okay, yeah,
get them involved.
Yeah.
Be really involved,
okay,
not just coming in for 5 minutes.
we can do that. Cool.
Jillian would be a good person.
Okay.
Consider she's a lady.
Okay. we'll take care of it. One way or another, we'll get it done. All right, anything else? Okay, next line item, update from fundraising and school committee. We're just gonna bypass the school subcommittee, so fundraising.
Fundraising. What do I know? There's nothing.
You don't
There's
have any-
nothing, I don't have fundraiser until July 3rd.
I mentioned something.
We just had our meeting.
Say that.
There's nothing you want to notify the committee of, and then we'll bring it to a vote next week.
No, the, com-
You wanna give them an update on
Yeah, a fundraising committee update.
oh, okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
The reason why I was confused is because you guys were gonna bring it up next week. That's why I was like,
But, yeah,
all right, so.
but we gotta give a heads up.
I had a meeting earlier before this meeting, there was 3 of us that attended. Isaac didn't attend because he's in Boston. It's an address ad book. So it would be an ad, a little story about Barica, an ad, little story about Barica, and then the back would be like business indexes, the index of the businesses. So if you're a plumber, electrician, whatever, you would pay for an ad, and you would pay to have your, you know, your name under plumbing. It'd be listed under,
So it'd be like a yellow pages of local businesses.
yeah. And this would be given out at events up here, you know, to new businesses. Blah, blah, blah. And hold on, I did take notes, so hold. So what was discussed? So exactly what I said. So it would be a nice book. It wouldn't be a flimsy book. It'd be like a nice book. All right, a really nice book. Well, you know,
Sturdy.
something you keep for like maybe 250th. It would have, you know, our names in it as the committee members. A commemorative book, so you'd want to keep it. And cross out people's names as they, whatever. So the prices that were discussed. You know, the ad on both sides, the full page is, the front page is $1,000. Full page is $750. $400 for a half, $250 for a 3/4. And this would be the size of the book. It's a 6x9.
6x9.
And it would be a hardcover, it wouldn't be flimsy.
$1,000 for the cover,
Yeah,
$750 for
full page,
400 for half,
yeah,
250 for a quarter.
yeah.
When you say the cover, you mean front and back, you have 2, right?
Correct. Front and back cover.
But they would also, wouldn't the front also say what it was? So like the,
No,
Well,
the
so-
inside.
Yeah, the inside. So you have your front cover, which would be what it is. You open it up. This would be
okay,
first ad, big money because it's the first page they opened. And then the last page, the last book cover would be another ad.
Right.
Those are the big money ones.
okay.
Full page throughout the book, $750. Half page throughout the book, $500.
So is the,
400.
the inside
Or
covers
is it-
are $1,000?
Yeah.
Inside,
Okay,
front and back.
Yep, but
1,000.
not the front of it.
No,
No.
the front of the book will be like 250.
Right, I mean,
We didn't get there yet.
what is it?
Go ahead.
The beauty here that makes it different from the other books. The ones that I-
Gotcha.
is that usually it's a book for an event. The Black Tie Bingo is what I use as an example. This has got more power because it's events. Right, it'll be at Andy Green, will be at, I vision even at the VFW's Christmas with Santa, breakfast with Santa. Ask them if we can hand it out, they're not gonna say.
Right.
So we could probably tell them there's gonna be up to 10 events when we may be giving people these books. So we're not talking about 100 people go away, we're talking about 1,000. When we're probably something that number.
Well,
And
So I'm looking at it as a business person and saying, wow, this has got more value because people may say this 2 or 3 times.
Right.
So there gotta be more hits.
We're gonna sell the ads, but when is that book gonna be ready to start getting out?
That's what we're gonna have to. vote.
Not until
yeah, we're gonna,
October.
So now,
We're not leaving.
so we'll probably try to get it ready for Yankee Doodle. I would think.
Well, we'll
Maybe
try.
Try to get it.
But, you know,
Depends on printing.
Yeah, it's,
There's a lot to it.
there's a lot of little pieces that have to happen. I mean, it's not gonna be,
Yeah, all we have to do is get enough, yeah, to know that we have enough and then. we can
and
get
then
the
in the
rest.
index, it's $75.
And,
You know,
and
to
it
put-
it might be tough if I could just jump in.
Go ahead.
To get things done by August, because most companies. You know, I know I can speak for the bank, that the committee that does the contributions meets once a month, it's usually near the end of the month. So, you know, if we got something together, let's say mid-July, submit a request. It might be end of July. But probably we wouldn't have it by then,
Right.
so it might be the end of August, so we shouldn't be thinking we're gonna be issuing bonds.
I think you should see how many you can get to sign on before you figure out how soon you can get it published. Cause you
Well,
don't know
we're
how
just-
many, How many-
It's a little hectic.
Yeah,
It's
but
also
yeah,
gonna
we're looking
depend
at
on what kind of
specific-
businesses. I mean, just to be specific, a bank has a fundraiser,
A board.
a charitable committee that it has to go to. Senko Home Services is basically a small business that, you know, is,
They're
Three
actually
people
gonna
that-
be- they're the first ones that are gonna sign up to.
exactly, but
Well, so
Chris-
that's it, small businesses, LaFosse Tile, my business,
Big.
Connors.
I guess,
I'll let John send it.
One question.
We have.
Kelly has a question.
I have a question. Who's gonna go
Hold
out and
on,
start?
Kelly.
But like, I
Kelly,
said,
hold on.
We have to come up with some kind of a markup. Cause you can't sell blog, you know, you gotta.
Correct.
Tell it, we'll say a half page or quarter page.
Right, so,
Honestly, a lot of places do this. I mean, if you think about it, Black Tie Bingo does it, Scholarship does it for that. So like some of these businesses, LaFosse Tile and Marble, they've done this before. So if you're like, all right, what size ad? He says, all right, I'm gonna do another half-page ad. He may already have a mock-up in his files of what he wants a half-page ad to look like.
The strength here is A, that it's gonna be given out a lot,
Right.
and B, that there's stories about Bill Ricker.
Yep.
And
Don't forget to look
I
at it.
think that's
Don't forget to look at that question.
that's something you keep.
Where are the stories coming from?
Isaac,
yeah, just gonna write that.
Love it.
It's gonna take us about 10 good
And-
stories,
yeah.
you know, 3 paragraphs each. Not your title.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah,
nice pictures,
pictures, yeah.
nice pictures of the town, stuff like that, so.
yeah,
that's
it's gonna be a
library.
nice book, it's not gonna be, Chris has a book that he did. He was part of in Winchester, that he will bring in, and as soon as, you know, we get it. I can go around, I have the businesses, a list of businesses in Borica. We do not have one real list, so I have to look at all the list and make sure they're not on each other's list.
Yeah.
So
The-
the bottom
yeah.
line is
Yep.
it's something for you to think about, but we're not. going-
We haven't forgotten about you, Kelly, don't worry.
You calling this your address book?
A commemorative,
Yellow pages, really.
250th commemorative
Magazine.
magazine. Or commemorative,
Change the name 5 times.
or, yeah, 250th commemorative journal.
Yeah. We're not, you know.
What did they used to call papers back
I
then?
think that changed.
Oh,
Broadside.
I don't think it's something else we decided
Broadside.
tonight.
Yeah,
Billerica 250th.
Kelly,
Kelly and then I
Broadside.
got some, I got an idea.
Well, if that gives there's a, everybody has the, think about it. That's your assignment. And come up with something that would look nice on that front page. What do you think we should call it? Because we can jerk around about that.
Yeah.
and you got a couple of months to think about it because that's gonna be. for a couple of
Yeah,
months.
correct. So, all right, Kelly, go ahead.
I was just curious if you had a committee or who was gonna go and sell it to get the businesses to sign on.
You and I are, you got
Yeah.
nothing else to do,
Except golf.
except golf, and it's gonna rain, so you can do it.
No,
It is a fundraising.
Yes, so,
Probably do the bags.
yeah, like,
I
John,
will tell you,
Gil's in charge of the banks.
yeah, John will do some, I'll do some, I'm sure Taryn can do some. Shall, everyone can get somebody to do, it doesn't just have to be one person.
No,
There's
so
500 businesses in town, by the time we get through
Oh, you
contracts,
just,
electricians,
you
plumbers.
just wanna know who's going where and doing what. You don't wanna keep on hitting the, 3 people go to the same business, then they're gonna be
Yeah.
saying, like,
We can do some sort of Google Doc where after we hit a place, we can add it in.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good idea. I have to get some more information about it. A couple of years ago, the Yankee Doodle Committee made note cards. And one of our committee members' daughters is artistic and she took some really nice photographs. We made note cards. If she still has those pictures on her computer, and I can show them to you guys, and I can show you the note cards. Some of them are historical in Billerica, so they might be pictures that you could use, you know, because we're not asking her to do any more work.
Yeah.
If she's already got the pictures on her computer.
So you might want to get those to Isaac, since we're laying that on him to. source.
Yeah, let me find out from her whether the pictures are still handy, and
Yeah.
if they are, then I can touch base with Isaac.
That happens to everybody.
I know, right? But let them write the stories, then we can see if the pictures fit. too,
Right,
'cause
that's
That's depending on what.
But it can also be a work together,
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
if he knows what the pictures are and they fit,
Mhm.
it's like, oh, I have a picture of the Revolutionary War statue, so let me let me write a story about that.
This is a committee
Collaborative.
collaborative.
Do we need to vote on it?
No, you guys are
Well,
voting on
that's-
it.
Yeah, it was
It's
just
not on the
update,
agenda.
just a fundraiser update.
Can I
And
know
those are the
something from
prices.
Daisy?
Yes.
Um,
Fundraiser
Did that one work out?
chair.
Huh?
When-
I said, those are the prices and.
Oh, I thought you were giving us a prize.
That's all I got.
So the Yankee Doodle Committee asked me to bring to you guys, and full disclosure, me, John LaFosse, and Diana are all on the Yankee Doodle Committee. We are selling a calendar raffle. The calendar raffles work, for those of you that don't know, is your name is in, you buy a calendar for $10, you buy a raffle ticket, which is a calendar for $10, and you are entered to win every day of the month. The statistic likelihood of you winning every day of the month is very slim, but the point is that your name is re-entered every day, and we pull the winners but once a week. So the the Yankee Doodle Committee is hoping that the 250th committee will support us and buy some calendars, $10 each. I have them. We're only selling them till 30th, so they're in my car.
On Saturday.
Yes, we've been selling them all month,
Is.
but we haven't started pulling
This has
winners.
become a thing, yeah.
They are, we're doing it in,
Council
in,
made-
ours is in July, it's in July. It's-
That's a good
We
day.
do it with Holiday Festival. Us and Holiday Festival have done it both in July for the last couple of years and successfully.
That works because the committee doesn't.
Diana,
even-
Can you
Yeah.
give Kara $10 for me? Put me down for one.
Did you take that
Well-
note?
Well.
Yes,
Is the 250th committee as a committee buying them or the committee members?
I was honestly hoping the committee members would buy some.
Oh,
if the
okay, yeah,
com-
no,
if-
I just want to clarify.
Yeah, I don't, I don't
Yeah.
think it's, the committee is, because if the committee buys them, who gets the prize?
Well, that's the, that's where I was like.
I'm hoping individual people will buy
Oh,
calendars.
yeah.
Kelly just said she'd
What
buy
are they,
one,
$10 a piece?
$10 a piece.
I'll grab it.
Excellent. And they're in my car, so I can literally give it to you.
Perfect.
Just
Right,
do the bottom,
anything else?
everything.
We didn't have anything else for fundraising. What was the second item we went over?
School committee, you're not talking about it because they're not here.
No, or fundraising. We
No.
talked about the ad book and then, did we talk about something else? No. Oh,
No,
it's
we
my
just had
fault. Okay.
You just put Yankee Doodle in this?
Update from any working groups?
Kelly.
Pretty much covered that already.
Oh, is this the Venmo?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think you remember this.
Real quick,
Just a
the
minute.
Lowell Cultural Council people, I'm
I'm
trying to
sure
get
it's the
them
right
to
one.
get a table at Yankee Doodle. Do you think if we can get the indigenous people to come to Yankee Doodle, that we could find them, a spot to do some demonstrations? Miss Tower? Tower,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can figure out something.
or Diana? Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
That was all I had.
All right, Isaac had sent me a update for him. Treasure hunting talk and Asa Pollard events were great and are up on BATV. He managed to get the Lowell Sun to cover the Asa Pollard event, but unfortunately no one.
Can I just say the Asa Pollard, coverage was the front page and it was a full page on the local sign.
Nice.
You
That's,
did.
Auto-
Peter Curry.
Well, see, yes, they.
Filled it in.
Got the full page.
Yeah.
on the little sign.
Peter Curry is good.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
you'll-
Put, Kelly's
Especially
name
about
in the comment.
I did.
And we also posted those videos to our website and I posted them on.
Beautiful.
People can see them.
Uh,
Well, then the Bunker Hill thing they mentioned, they had the Asa Pollard already. and stuff, so
Nice.
that was pretty
We need
cool.
better pictures of the Asa Pollard thing.
Yeah.
So Tommy's gonna try to get better pictures so we can post.
so then,
Well, you guys cut down the grass there.
So you have-
yeah, I got it. Let me finish.
The grass was
Yep.
like this tall.
Okay, so Robert sent
That was nice.
sent him the 250th meeting, so when we get back, he's gonna have him up on the channel. He's in talks with Tom to get a quick PSA made publicizing the event and for social media. If Tom isn't able to film this week, I'll create something and narrate it myself.
Film for what?
The thing that they're doing for BATV.
Okay.
That was just, was what he had sent, so I
I
told him
know.
I would share. And they're doing
And I know that Kathy Mars is retiring at the end of the month.
Oh, wow.
But Isaac and I are gonna be working with Kathy to do, the town meeting and video. It's gonna be through BATV. If you guys wanna be in it, though, let Isaac know.
okay,
I'll find a role for you.
sounds good.
The other thing that Isaac is working on is, I know this line because I gave it to him, is the man that was in the service, he was gonna be 100 years old.
Oh, yeah.
He has
And he
100.
doesn't want anything to do with it. But, this other lady who turned 100, she was in WAP.
Oh, I love.
The older, the black woman, that was, she was publicized.
Her name is Faith Jennings, WAC. She was in WAP.
Women's Airport. Would she come for the, for our ladies?
Isaac is talking to her and doing, so
So
That would be.
you have to field all
we'll
the
wait till
questions to
next
him. 'Cause
meeting and see what Isaac's got.
It's in
I had
Isaac's.
no idea.
Yep, so we'll wait.
There's still people from what we're doing,
Yeah,
kicking.
Yeah, we had the one that you didn't want to do anything.
I know, it sounds like.
no, this lady does.
Yeah,
I think he's got.
But this lady doesn't
he
drive.
does have
Oh,
health issues.
Don't get her, Rich.
She's. I
I'll pick her right up.
I think that's.
I'll go get her.
don't I don't know where she lives exactly.
Alright.
I was giving I just gave it to Isaac and Isaac is running with it.
Yeah, I mean, if, you know,
He can run the taxi.
I remember, quick story, my old neighbor Rose Young, I grew up on Harvard Road. And my old neighbor Rose Young, she was one of the first nurse, she's passed now. She was the first nurse, storming the beach in, during the middle of Normandy. She was, her and her husband, Frank. Yep. So I used to sit there, listen to all the stories, and she out, but, it was quite amazing, yeah. One of the first nurses, yeah,
There was
and she lived in Billerica.
the Veterans Day Parade in the town that I grew up in had World War I soldiers.
Well, apparently what happened was this lady's niece contacted the Veterans Office about her turning 100. And they only had like a 2-day notice. So they did come with the cake, I guess, I don't know.
That's good.
And I've been told that this lady has more energy than anybody else.
Oh, so bless her.
She was there talking to people for over an hour, standing up. She doesn't have a wheelchair. She doesn't have any walkers or anything. And
Sure, if I
everybody
can
else
interrupt
has
for a
to get-
Yep.
I don't think anyone's health issues need to be discussed.
Say that again.
Nobody's health issues need to be discussed here.
Oh,
Fair. All right, let's move.
okay.
Let's vote on minutes from 4:30, 5:20, and 5:28.
Motion to accept. As
That's a good.
Well, hold
Okay,
on.
there were a couple of
There's
Put
changes
the
in it.
motion on the table. Yes, you can discuss.
There's a
right?
couple of issues. 4:30, it has me absent on April
Yeah.
30th. I wasn't absent, I was present.
On April 30th, so it's possible that that happened, because a couple of times when people came in late, we took the roll. And I didn't change them, I'm sorry, so April 30th.
And I think,
Hold on.
is that the same one, Terrence absent and present?
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
April 30th,
I'm also absent and present on the 21st.
hold on. So. So you were there on the 30th?
Yep.
Not forget, yeah.
I believe I did it by Zoom.
Okay,
And also on the 20th, it has me present and then it has me absent.
yeah, we fixed that one already, Diana pointed that out.
And then
then-
spelling of your name, last name is this, you've got 2 I's. There's just Sardina, just A.
Okay.
Sardina, not Sardinia.
Fix those.
There's nothing else on that game that motion.
Well, we haven't got the minutes.
Fix them.
Hmm?
She had the minutes for when? for,
All of the minutes were sent or sent out.
4:30, 5:20, and 5:28 were all sent out by Michelle. Because we discussed that at the last meeting.
If there's no other discussion, I'll change the amendment to include as amended. As amended.
Okay. Second,
Make sure that happens.
roll call vote. Al?
Yep.
Karen?
Hi,
so we don't have the minutes for last, we don't have to talk, right?
You mean the unofficial, vote?
Yeah, that's it.
Official ones?
I have a copy there, but, couldn't make copies because we didn't have an office open.
You said the one.
No, those ones did not get sent out.
No,
So that's not up for approval.
Correct, only 4:30, 5:20, 5:28.
So let's focus on that.
Correct.
Okay.
And my motion is to accept them as amended.
Okay,
Alright,
we'll re-roll call.
Ricky.
that's, okay.
Jack second.
Yep, Al,
Yes.
Karen,
yes,
Kelly,
Yeah,
Diana,
yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michelle, chair is aye. Alright. And that was for all three, just to confirm,
Yep, but not the last meeting.
but not the last meeting, correct? All right, treasurer's report.
treasurer's report, as you all received it, it is treasurer's report. We have,
Did you bring them with, did you bring it with you to
I
present?
did, but I sent you all copies.
Okay, so,
Y'all
yeah, I
have,
got it.
y'all got it.
There's a picture.
So the beginning balance was 5,000. $5,000, $5,080. The one check, two checks have been written out since then. One for 8165, which was the bells, 302, which was the signs, brings us down to 4596.35 is the ending balance. There's two deposits, one for 502, one for 500. So the deposit for June was $1,002.
And
And
what were those checks from?
the 502 was the raffle money and stuff from the craft fair. And the $500 was from the bank. No, from the Lions Club.
Was that approved by the select board?
Yes, they don't all
No,
donations have to
We
be
don't
approved
have
by.
to approve.
Why
Diana,
not?
double
Everybody
check-
else does.
Listen, I came up here and they told me I don't have to have anything approved to the select board.
Okay,
double check on the total on the bells. I thought it was 181.
181.65.
Yeah, when it just came up on the thing, it came up as 81. So sorry, I'm looking.
It's $181.65.
Just wanted to.
And I was told that it does not have to be approved by the select board.
interesting. Cool.
Even though I came up here to get on the agenda so I could approve.
Who told us that we don't have to approve it? Because it's in the,
I got it from Chris Dillon, I got it from Robert, I got it from Dawn.
she is correct.
I'm sorry.
No longer have to go in front of the
So
select.
I
May have phased out that you got what from them? They,
she asked if, who said we didn't have to get our donations approved to the select board?
Okay.
Because the select board has made all the donations, because of all the stuff that's happened, like with the COA and stuff. It all has to go through, all the donations have to go through the accountant.
Mhm.
And they have to go to the select board to get approved. We are a subcommittee. This is what I've been told through Chris Dillon, Robert May, and Dawn McDowell, thank you. All three of them told me I do not have to have this approved, the donations approved through the select board, because we're a subcommittee.
Of the select board.
We're not a department.
I could give you some advice. What I would do is parrot that back to them. I understand that. Thank you very much for your advice. I understand. Said that I don't need to do this. In other words, cover your ass.
So,
I did 3 times.
Because I've been on by the.
3 people, I went to 3 different people and each of them told me the same thing.
I get it in an email or
Yeah.
whatever way you want to do
Get
it.
it in writing, so do that.
I was like.
so there's no harm in getting it approved by the select board, as the mere fact it recognizes the donation publicly.
Yeah.
So
So just to be on record though, we voted on a procedure for receiving and spending money out of our 250th committee account.
Spending and receiving?
Yes.
Okay.
Monies received by a cash or check are to be recorded either at the town manager's office and or treasurer's office and may be subject to vote by the select board to be
Maybe.
received.
May,
Yes. Yes.
May, not shall,
So like,
May. There's no-
because we're not town employees. And we don't have, like, the COA has department heads. That's why it doesn't need to be approved through the select board.
Well, I think this goes to the importance of making sure that our reports define clearly where things have come from, right? This came from the fact, this came from the ballots, this came from the donation from the Lions Club, whatever. Then if you do get questioned, you've got a full record to show everything. You don't have to think about where it came from. It's in black and white. And that's, just a simple Excel spreadsheet that's like a checkbook.
Are we talking separately from having the select board approve donations?
Yeah, it would be.
This is separate.
If we don't have the select board necessarily be
Have a
approving,
ledger.
having the record, the report that lists out everything we've done.
Which she
right?
has.
I get it.
Yeah.
Right, it's just a checkbook thing. Hey, we received this money from this, we received this money from this.
Every month every month I tell you what deposits I made, every month I tell you, there's only been 2 checks. One was in
Well,
April,
That's why it
and
hasn't been.
one is
It just
in,
hasn't been questioned, because we're just really getting.
But,
It's, um,
but I love that we have all this money, but in our minutes that we just approved, we had considerably less money in our account.
because, all right, so I made the deposit at the end of May. The crapper was at the end of May.
We
So-
talked about at our unofficial meeting, we didn't know how much money we had actually.
I couldn't say anything
And it
because
was-
it wasn't on the agenda because we didn't have an agenda.
But this is very cool. When I saw that, how much we had in there, I was like, wow.
Well, that's all right.
It's a good
That's
chunk.
awesome.
I'm also gonna make another motion, so.
Okay, but you get copies of the bank statements from.
We
No.
don't get banks, I have a runoff from the town accountant
A runoff printed?
The printer.
for a printout that says what we have and everything,
When
anything.
everything that went in.
That's like, so if this goes in cash, because it will go in as cash. Okay, so I bring this to him. He types it in on his computer,
Uh-huh,
the raffles, that's why I have raffles there.
yeah,
And the craft money, that was raffles.
Yeah.
He has it all on his,
okay.
so it's
So-
cash.
So he should be able to print the
Yeah, so, Gil had a
yeah,
comment.
I guess I was just taking it in that direction. I've been audited by the town accountant. And that went very well because I'm not, well, having everything in its right place. And you should consider that at some point, someone would come in and say, I want to see start to finish. You start someone, but for whatever reason that may be.
You know, yeah.
So I would suggest if you have like a goal for the end of July, to have a roll up of what came from where. Like, I would put together a profit and loss statement. What came in, what it was spent on, what you had left, and then we'll balance it. Sure.
No.
And I.
Well,
If
the money
you
we
want
got-
help with Excel, I can do that for you.
the money that we got, the original money that we got was like $3,333
Yeah.
is the original money.
And that came from,
That came from the community
Community.
funds.
Right.
That was the original.
so that would
money.
be one of the lines.
So from there, then we had, if you subtract the $500 we got from the Lions Club, everything else was from the property.
So that's the way you build your P and L.
Well, that's, I have it,
That's what she's doing.
With the.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
what she's doing.
paper club.
so
I
I,
hope nobody's coming after you, so.
there,
Yeah.
I don't-
Sorry,
On a handwritten.
one at a time.
It doesn't.
I like having it down.
That's the only thing we're saying. It has to be written. $502. Other than your memory, where did it come from? It's not on here.
on the 500, that's a deposit.
Correct.
He's just saying you
Not
write it
on
in.
here.
So, okay.
So when you write it in next to 502, you say from the craft fair, 500 from the line.
Right.
Yeah, you just literally write it down.
I
That's all
have,
she's
I
saying.
had the deposit slips, I have everything.
Yeah, so what we would like to see, because any board I've ever sat on, typically we would get a transaction report at least presented saying, this is what went in, this is what went up, this is what went in, and it has dates.
Mm-hmm.
Invoices paid, when you said you have it from,
I have it.
Correct,
If you
so-
wanna see it, I can show it to you.
well, so that's, no, so that's part of the presentation,
So
that's
that's-
what we would like to, that's what at least I would like to
That's
see.
what I read out every month. I have the bill for the signs right here too.
I think it's
Anybody
great.
wanna see the bills?
If everything is going through the treasurer, he should be able to print you out.
No, he did.
I have it.
And no, I'm saying, we've never seen it.
Cool.
Nobody's
we
ever
can
asked
meet-
me for it.
But that's
That's why, now that we have funds coming and going,
right.
to be able to see that report, whether it's via sent by email or it's presented here at the time of the meeting or prior, as long as we can see it, just so all the committee can be,
She
what's-
couldn't do it
what's
at the
coming in.
last meeting because we didn't have an agenda, so she couldn't show.
Right, Kelly,
Gave
that's,
us the rough thing.
That's
other
that's
one
one
was-
meeting, Kelly.
yeah,
Wait,
Kelly, that's,
I'm
so,
talking, I'm talking.
Well-
She couldn't do it at the last meeting because we didn't have agenda. The other meeting, if I'm correct, was from, she had given us a brief report because it was right after we had the craft fair. So, and then Gil had given the check for the 500. So that was it. This is the next meeting that she can discuss what we have. If
that's,
it's gonna be this confusing to even get this, because the town accountant takes everything. As far as I know, Diana goes in, gives them the check. It took me 2 weeks just to get paid because they only write checks on a certain day. So I mean,
But I have to correct you on that, I talked to the town accountant on that. We're not a regular town account.
account, right.
So our checks can be written, like, I went in there the other day and gave him a bill. So when I give him a bill,
it can be written out right there.
they can,
Yeah,
they can sign it, but my name is also on it, stating that I okayed it.
Yep.
Which I did
as the treasurer.
as the treasurer. And the amount, this is the $302.
Yep.
We didn't get charged sales tax because the town is letting us use their tax-free number.
So,
So we're
but,
not
but
paying tax.
Dean can't go in and get a check. Diane, as the treasurer, can go and get a check at any time. Theoretically, theoretically. So
I-
you
yeah.
can go in, get it, you have three
I can't go in
invoices.
and say I want a check for $500.
No, but you have 3 invoices, you have to go in to get a check.
Huh?
They write it right there. So,
They're not gonna get it.
yes, correct. So last meeting, we didn't request it. Moving forward, what we would like, well, at least as I would like to see, is after every big event, a full transaction report from the town accountant that can be presented, so that way everyone here knows what we have.
Right,
Right.
so like for July 3rd, I will, before July 3rd happens, I go in, I talk to the town accountant. And I'll say, I'll probably just go in when I go in to deposit this $40, is I will have money that's going to be cash. And it's coming from the July 3rd
Sales.
event. Cause I have to go, I go to the treasurer's office first, I give them the money, they
Yep.
give me a receipt, then I go over to the town accountant.
Correct.
And then I give him my explanation, so that, cause I don't want anybody to doubt anything, and then he writes it in the, I don't know if he writes
Speaking
it
of
in the
the,
computer.
So what would happen, so we have the July 3rd event, right? We get all the money for it. You bring it to them, do all that paperwork, and we have it ready for the next meeting.
well,
not
did anybody
before.
get the queue for the July 3rd event? Wasn't there something that, just in case, because people don't carry cash? So they can, what are those little skew numbers? Did we ever get that, or did somebody was gonna look into getting?
The vendor,
QR code,
We're not allowed to, we're not allowed to do that.
cash only.
Cash only. Maybe there's some workaround, but we still haven't figured that out yet.
he said if you wanted to, which I don't think anybody's gonna feel comfortable doing it.
It's personal Venmos and,
Yeah.
no, so we have
I
to
mean,
figure
I
out.
would not, I personally wouldn't do it, and I don't, I genuinely wanna bring it up to you, because I don't think that's.
No, it's
We've
not.
been pretty clear in what it's-
No, that's, no. So we'll try to figure out some workaround for it that the towns.
So
Fine.
I'm going to make a motion.
But-
We're not done.
Can I just say one thing about, we're making it very complicated. we're not, this is a. For example, I said, I love seeing that we had over $5,000 in our account, but we had $3,000 the last meeting when you gave us your report, so. The treasurer's report would probably say, the last time we met, this is how much money we had, this is what went
I
in.
think,
This is what. it
Starting
was for,
cash.
This is what went in, this is what it was for, this is what
Yeah.
came out, this is what we had, we're planning to bring in another $500, we're planning to spend $1,000 on the food. That's all that it should be.
well, there will be, you know,
And if it could be in writing, it would just.
The
make-
treasurer's report doesn't typically say what money is planned to be spent. That's
Well,
the
but-
minutes.
But
Her thing should say, we started April 1st with $3,000. This is the money that came in, and this is where it came from. This is the money that went out, and this is what it went out for. This is the final
we are
balance.
anticipating that we're getting $10,000 that is not in there, that she would put that, she would mention that. When she.
See, I think that's supposed to be in the minutes.
So that can be in the minutes.
That, what she gives us appears in the minute.
No, I know, but I'm
Yes.
saying her report wouldn't say, we anticipate, I mean, I'll give you an example. Chris Bennett has said, Sanco Home Services is gonna make a donation to Yankee Doodle. That's great. I'm very thrilled. It's not showing up on the Yankee Doodle treasurer's report till we have a check in our hand. No offense.
No, yeah.
That's called accounting in the cash basis.
Yeah, correct. So,
Right.
so what ends up happening is you can say, we have an accounts receivable, somebody owes us for whatever reason. That's different.
Right,
Accounts
that's
receivable,
different.
which should be promised money.
I mean, I hope. we
It's
will spend
different.
this money.
So you could say, we get approved for the grant. That would now become accounts receivable because we are approved and we're receiving it, right? So accounts receivables is different than accounts payables, right?
Right,
So you would say, you would have your report, your transaction report from the town accountant, which is easy to get, which would say, starting balance, May 31st, ending balance, June 31st. We had this in, this out, this in, this out on this day, this day, this day, this day, et
And what it's
cetera.
all for.
What it was all for. And then after that's all done, well, we have an accounts receivables of $300. That so-and-so owes us for whatever reason, but we have accounts payable of X, Y, and Z from so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so.
We're talking about a balance sheet. in
We're just
Exactly.
asking for a little more.
Just trying to lame it.
That's all.
all right, so I'm gonna make a motion. And I don't know if you guys are gonna like it, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So we have 4,000. We have $4,596.35. I myself, we've done this with other committees, is I would like 2,000 to like be put aside. Reason being is because you wanna do this big thing next year, if we don't start stocking some money away and we spend it all, you know, you're not gonna have any money. This is, I mean, we still have the money if we need it. It's not like we don't have the money, but this is just putting it like $2,000.
You would like to have a minimum
So-
balance that we never touch.
So I'll make a motion.
Yeah, is that,
I'll make the motion. I motion to maintain 50% of the 50% of the ending balance put aside, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you, Gil?
Yeah.
If
I
we
don't
always
think you can
maintain.
Make a motion as chair.
Oh,
You will
okay.
entertain a motion.
I will entertain a motion. There we go. Entertain a motion for 50% to always be 50% of our starting monthly balance to be retained for future.
What he said.
Right? That makes sense. If we have 10,000, we keep 5.
Gil made the motion.
the money will always be there. Nobody's taking.
Yeah, but if say we have 10,000, we're allowed to approve 5,000 of it. That's also why your treasurer's report would be so important to be completely detailed. So we know, okay, boom, that's what we got.
Yeah.
That's exactly. A reserve fund of 50% of our
But why
balance.
don't we
that
just
goes
take
with
from
balance
reserve
sheet.
fund
For next year,
So that we don't spend
To
it.
do what?
for the gala.
Future events.
Future.
So, but it should be a specific amount, not a percentage of what we got. Because this is a working budget. We're gonna need to use that money to pay for things that we're doing right now. If you wanna reserve $2,000 for the gala or whatever we're doing next year, then let's reserve the money.
Okay, let's try that again.
Go ahead.
I motion that we maintain a reserve of $2,000
Second.
For,
Future events.
for future events. And any,
okay,
Usage of that, any event, anything that occurs that requires that we use that 2,000 requires a full vote.
Of course.
Everything for circuit.
Is that even?
Unanimous vote.
I don't know about unanimous.
2/3.
2/3. Yeah, not 2/3 vote. To stay as 2,000.
And we can always
Is that next
vote
vote?
again and vote a higher amount.
So we're gonna make it 2,000. And if for some reason, someone comes up and says we have to get to that 2,000, some of that requires 2/3 vote for it. Does that make sense?
That's reasonable.
So we're.
I was just trying to figure out a way so we didn't have to keep voting
Contingency to spend.
over and over again.
Yeah.
So every month, then you're gonna make the motion to,
Not necessarily.
No, we have it. It's-
At any time, we can make a new motion to increase that 2,000.
Well, so
For
my
now, we're holding on to 2,000. Diana will be managing this, and if at some point we have $8,000 in the bank, she can come back and make a new motion. We were reserving 2,000. I would like to up that to 4,000.
So my suggestion would be if, say, we make $2,000 at July 3rd. You can say, I motion to move $1,000 to the reserve fund. Let's try to do that every month, so we're always on top of it. And we can do that with that treasury report then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just wanna make sure that we keep,
No, it counts.
We should always, yeah.
Good practice.
have something.
You don't.
Okay, good motion to pass it.
So I have a motion.
We did not motion to pass the treasurer's report.
Mr. Chairman, I have a motion. I made the motion. I don't know if it's second.
Oh, I know, it was not seconded. The motion was not seconded.
Second,
Roll call.
Roll call vote. Al? Tim?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes,
Diana?
yes.
Gil? Dan?
Yes.
Michelle? Chair's eye.
I make a motion that we accept the treasurer's report as written.
Second.
Done.
No, he's got to go around. again.
Roll call vote. Michelle?
Yep.
Al?
Yes.
Kelly?
yes,
Diana?
Yeah.
Gil?
Yep.
Dan?
Yes.
Chair's eye.
One other thing, I do have signs out in my car. If you wanna put one in front of your yard. And I also have,
What do these signs say?
the barbecue,
Okay.
Oh, that was a question I wanted to ask. How many signs did we get?
20.
20. Okay,
So,
so that, yeah, make sure that next time for the minutes, just put that, $302 for 20 signs.
Yeah. We got 20 signs, that also includes the stands.
The eight
Okay,
is,
yeah, the metal posts.
Yeah.
Wish I known, I have a ton of them.
you see.
Don't worry, we'll keep that in
and I'll
mind.
take one.
Alright.
Did you already start placing them in the common?
They've been up there since Monday night,
Okay.
when I picked them up.
Okay.
I have to replace them because they're not placed correct, I don't think they're placed correct. I did it in the dark,
you don't like where you place them.
I don't want to do that.
I live on a dead end street. I'm a waste of a sign.
I just don't
I'm
think,
also wasting
Busy
some.
streets.
when you come through the center, I don't think you can see them. I think I have, and I, got permission to put 2 on the diamond up there.
Do you know if we can put any in front of the rec center? Or, well, it's the DPW.
I have to call. I have to call call them.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just wanted to make sure I gave the offer to the
Yeah,
community first.
and maybe, I don't know, what about the fire department?
Farmers market, that'd be a good place to,
Yeah.
And
farmers
fire
market.
station?
one on either end of the farmers market entrances.
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Well, okay, all right.
Okay. Moving on.
All right. So we got the chairman's report. So, couple things that I do want to mention. So one, if we're assigned a task, it remains that person's task. It does not get changed. There should be no one else moving and doing other things for that person unless it's approved by the person that was supposed to do the task.
And the other part of that is if the person assigned to the task for some reason cannot do the task, they need to open their mouth and say, I am unable to complete task X. So and so, can you please take it for me?
Correct.
Do you have that in writing?
Do I have that in writing?
Yes.
No.
I'm
No, I
trying to keep this straight.
Try.
So if, when we assign. a
So if
task,
we- if it's-
that it can't be delegated, that person must complete the task.
Correct, so
Unless that
Oh, wait.
person asks to delegate it.
unless, yeah, so if somebody volunteers themselves or is delegated the task, if they are unable to perform the task, they can pass it off to somebody else, but there should be no tasks done without that person knowing that the task is being done. Does that,
That's
everyone,
basic.
Well,
basic? Does that
We
make
asked
sense?
Tommy to
That
reach
means
out
if
to
somebody
Isaac
says they're
about
gonna get
X, Y,
signs, they get the
Z.
signs.
Nobody else reaches out to Isaac unless Tommy says, I cannot reach out to Isaac.
Correct,
But
And
then,
I'm just making that up. I don't know if Tommy and Isaac are talking.
correct. That way we're not doubling over, somebody's not going to do something and then it's already done. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Kelly, you were speaking?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you loud and clear, but I mean, we gotta know if you can't get it done, you gotta let somebody know, cause I
I
mean.
said that.
Yes, absolutely.
I specifically
Signs
said that.
as
you told me you're
were.
going to the printer, you never went to the printer.
So I did go to the printer because I have the 250th tags in that box, which is what I was getting for the bells. The
That's it?
stickers were,
Cause
no, that was freaking 2 months ago, 2.5 months.
no. When I went to,
We,
so this is what happened. I came out to the town hall because I had to make a deposit, because you gave me the check on Thursday or Tuesday night.
Mhm.
So I came up here Wednesday. The select board's thing gets cut off on Thursday.
Mhm.
So yes, I wrote the letter and everything, so I could get on the thing about the signs up the center.
Mhm.
I did do that. And then after I did that, and I got my food thing, because I had to do the application for the food thing to get the permit. Then I called Chris and I said, listen, I did this things on the center. He's like, oh, I was just heading there. I said, okay. He goes, the other thing is the printer. I said, all right, well, go to the printer, because you had this stuff for the signs. But you never went there. So,
Cause you told me Kelly went.
no, I just
No,
went, just
I
recently,
never
'cause we had
said that,
nothing.
Chris. You said, this is the problem, is I did come up here, I did do the task
Mhm.
to get it done.
Correct.
The second task is you had
To go to the
the
printer,
printer,
correct.
but you didn't go to the printer last Wednesday.
No, I did not go to the printer because you had said Kelly was gonna handle it.
No,
No,
no.
no,
now-
I didn't. Kelly was leading.
Whether or not I was going Wednesday or not, either way, I was going to make it to the printer. I have been to the printer numerous times because I've had to be there for the Christmas parade. I've talked to them about the tags that I had done. They were aware of the banners. Or maybe they're getting a name confused, but I've been there numerous times because I also do my
I just
business,
know it,
because I also do my business stuff
Okay,
there.
time out all of you. Let's not belabor something that already happened.
Correct.
it's already,
We have agreed that going forward, the task is Chris's. Chris is responsible for getting it done. If you don't get it done, you better open your mouth and ask somebody else to do it.
Exactly.
But you can count that no one else is gonna do the task that you've been, that you've said you'll do. Unless you specifically say, I cannot do that task.
Correct.
But don't sit on a task you don't do.
Correct.
There you go. I think that's.
Exactly.
And that's going forward. Whatever's happened in the past.
Yeah.
You can't correct it.
You
All we
cannot.
can do is beat each other over the head because we didn't do it. No, let's not end it.
All right, well, speaking of the task then, speaking of that, have we found out anything on the t-shirts? Do we know anything?
well,
This is still Chris's report. We haven't finished.
he has to
Sam's
finish his
report.
business report.
The T-shirts. Last meeting, we talked about just having them printed. Correct?
I wasn't there.
Okay. ADG will have print them. Correct?
I didn't talk to him on that, Chris. I talked to him once
Well-
on it, then you were gonna handle it. I just got out of
But
it.
then so here's the thing.
No,
when we
Chris,
talk-
no, I got out of
Okay,
it. I
let
said-
me-
you said
okay,
you had
so-
60
so-
t-shirts.
Huh?
You said at the time you had 60, then I told you where I let off on it. I told you he was not gonna be able to get them for that weekend, the weekend of the craft
Kelly,
fair.
we're not rehashing that.
I'm just letting you know.
Moving-
And I said last
moving-
meeting, you said you were gonna handle the t-shirts. I said, okay.
So moving forward, and this is the reason that I do not want, if somebody's assigned a task, they complete that task. If they are unable to, we will go on from it, right? The last meeting that we had, the minutes we just voted on for the 28th, and it states that I was to go to ADG printing, right? My point is, if somebody's going to go to ADG, because my plan was to go for the signs, the banners, the T-shirts, right? You tell me that Kelly goes, I'm not gonna go to ADG printing.
Chris,
That's just.
Let's not rehash.
we were just lucky to
So
get the
moving
signs done
forward,
that
so I will
quick.
go, to ADG, have them print the shirts. Moving forward, we also have to re-vote on our shirt logo. We never did that.
We got a logo picked?
We do not. We had the logo because our logo is unable to be printed by screen printing or by vinyl.
What's wrong with it?
It looks like a giant blob
Oh, okay.
because of the tricorn hat.
So it's a recommendation, sir. What's
The
that?
sh-
Emoji, right?
It's exactly when it's pretty, yeah, so no, it was, so I had, it was unvoted on, but I had to make the decision for the shirts that were produced for the craft fair to edit the logo, to make it work, to have something for shirts at the meeting. I will put on for the next meeting, which will be the 1st of July, to approve, if everyone was satisfied with that logo, to use it for the first round of printing shirts.
Send that out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen
I
it?
haven't seen it.
Okay, so I'll send out.
Well, that has to be corrected because it says the 250th committee. It should say 250th Berica.
It says 250th Committee, Town of Billerica.
Right.
Which would-
Why would you need the committee on that?
That's what we can discuss at the next meeting. is
I thought we were gonna change
exactly
the
what-
celebration from committee, but if those are already printed then.
There's nothing that's print, those,
The only ones that were printed were the white ones.
Yep.
I already have the vinyl printed for the other white shirts, so I can easily put those on there for the July 3rd event. Not a big deal. We can burn out the other 35 shirts that I purchased, which I have to give you a receipt for. But we'd have to re-vote on the logo. Because the other thing is, a shirt's always going to change, especially if ADG's printing.
Wait, say that again?
Are we gonna change the designs of the shirts for each round? Or are we gonna just run the same shirts the whole year?
all right, so AG
English is-
does not print t-shirts.
I know, it's a concept that I used to use from Boston Graphics in Wilmington.
And there's a person here in Berica.
Jack DeRosa?
Okay, so you're assigning a task for the next meeting to come up with an idea on a logo.
Just to approve the logo that
To
I,
approve the logo.
correct.
Either come in with a counter recommendation, I'll approve them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we should just do the same thing we use for Yankee Doodle.
But
Same
the idea of changing it.
It's the hat. It's the same thing.
I
I mean, I don't understand why we have to always invent a new wheel, but
what do you mean event?
Well, they need the 250th needs its own.
Yeah, 250.
Its own logo.
But the logo that we have is not viable for screen printing or, yeah.
There's a T-shirt that I got shown that was made years ago that was for Billerica. I'm trying to find it. If I can find it, I'll
Yeah.
send it to you.
Okay, so we have a.
Chris?
We have a task for next meeting.
Correct.
I approve what you're gonna bring. Will you get that to us before?
I'm gonna email it out tomorrow,
Okay, great.
because I have it.
Then we've got something for the next meeting.
Perfect, yes.
And we're gonna discussion for the next meeting on the booklet. This is possible.
Well, no, our next meeting on the 1st is going to be the shirts. And then, drawing a blank now. On July 1st, we're having a meeting
Right.
and we're discussing,
the address book
The
has
ad-
to be,
Yeah,
not on July 1st.
yes, it does. It has to
We're
be
gonna look
July
for
3rd.
approval already.
It was the.
approval to
for the-
move forward
For
with it.
the.
For the cookout, yes, correct. It was
We're
just,
trying
it
to keep it
was,
simple. We have an amount we're recommending for the advertising of the booklet. And you said we'll do an approval of that.
Correct.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to do the other two items. We should be out of here in half an hour.
correct, that was it. And the other two items were,
Yeah, put that on the.
There is, on the water, because the water's already, we already took care of that.
Correct.
So that was the other item that doesn't be discussed.
So we don't even really have to have a meeting on the first. We'll have a meeting on the first anyways.
There is a gentleman, his name is Jack, I think DeRosa. He used to have a graphic shop on Andover Road. Almost across from the back entrance to the,
Question one?
from the Manja parking lot. So like, you know how you can enter Manja from the front?
Yeah.
Or you can enter Manja from the back, like across the street.
Yep.
He used to be there. I believe his
Well, I
name is
remember.
Jack DeRosa. He still does, he works out of his house, calls it Action Graphics.
Okay.
I 100% guarantee you he makes t-shirt, because he's made them for Yankee Doodle multiple times.
We'll have,
So
send me his contact.
I will send you his contact
Is
information.
that the guy who did the hooded sweatshirts
I don't remember.
for Shawshene Tech? They came out beautifully, and I think that was the guy.
I don't remember. Years ago.
So there's a few ideas for the next meeting.
Yeah, so just send me his contact information.
Man,
Cause you can
Uh,
probably get it done quicker.
huh?
You can probably get it done quicker. He's been doing it for years and upon years.
Jack. Yeah, I remember him from years ago.
he's in my contacts as Jack Sportswear, because it's left over,
Okay.
he was still the.
Okay, that's fine. At the end of the day, it's cost, whatever's cheapest.
Yeah.
To do.
He was always reasonable.
Yeah.
I
So it's
thought,
whoever has the.
I thought,
highest
I,
cost.
not that I'm in the t-shirt business.
I remember those hooded sweatshirts that we had done at Shawshene Tech. They were gorgeous and they were very inexpensive. I didn't get one. I don't know how to got that.
Is it the one that had the ST and like rhinestone things?
Yes,
Cause I still have mine and that thing's probably 10 years old.
yeah, it probably can,
Yeah, that was from him, you're right.
All right, so we're gonna motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'd like
Oh.
a second before we adjourn. A senior moment from a senior person.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's okay.
I was late too.
We don't count me here. That's okay.
This
I'll count me on my phone.
hey, this.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm not even sure he counts as being at the meeting.
I
since
just
we're
wanna-
about to
I
adjourn.
just want to throw in one comment. I've left a number of our meetings feeling that I don't want to come to the next meeting. And I think some other people feel the same way. Today's meeting is what it should be held.
Mhm.
Yeah, we had a little discussion of what was said in the past, and we got over that. But I think if we're gonna work like a group, we have to work like we did tonight. People came with input, people were able to share concerns. I can go home tonight and feel a lot more comfortable. My wife's not gonna say to me, why are you frowning? You know, and so I think we've set a groundwork that we can look like this. Work in a positive manner. This is what I wanted, is a fun place, fun ideas. And as I told you in the beginning, I can't commit to share things, but I certainly can make a phone call to say, Gil, I need help with this. I can show up. My cell phone was always on once my wife gets on crazy with it. And I'll work on the text. Anyways, thank you for the few minutes.
No problem.
I guess the meeting went well and I wasn't here, so I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Motion to adjourn.
No, I got a good question, because I'm late, I'm sorry. What's up with the third barbecue?
You're
Diane,
brilliant.
it's
You're
Diane.
doing all the work. You weren't here, so we gave you all the tasks.
Share meeting on the, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we're meeting on the first, we're gonna solidify it. We'll touch up, but Diane is getting all the food. We motioned for $1,000 to get pushed towards it.
The Lions Club meeting with 3 people.
No, yeah,
4 people.
4 people.
The other 4, okay.
And then you and I will be able to cook. Darren's gonna do the cash box. Dan's gonna, yeah, so we'll all be there, so we'll be able to, it'll be fine. You and I are gonna have to deal with putting the trash in trash bins and I'm back in my truck after it's done. And then.
You're only bringing it to the center.
Yeah,
so
it only-
that
so
helps.
it's fine. And then we gotta bring the tents back to CLA. In the truck. So it's, yeah, outside of that.
And then on another note,
Oh,
Billerica PD asked if next year we could do a car show and they'll shut down in front of the library for us. And they'll move Boston Road a 2-lane. They.
Like they do for the holiday festival.
Yes, and they'll we're
What do
talking,
you do a car show?
so my idea, I was talking to Chris about it, because we were hanging out the other day, was we sell admission for cars and we make our money off of that. We let Billerica Police do a 50-50 and they make their money. And we let the fire department cook hamburgers and hot dogs and we let them make their money. And that way that everyone makes money, everyone's happy. And it's a win for everybody.
I make a motion to do that.
Second,
All right,
All right.
roll call vote.
I'll talk to McKenna.
yeah,
Kelly,
So.
Yes,
I heard
Kelly.
half what he said and I didn't.
it's a
we're
con,
having the car show, they have to, the cars have to pay to participate, we get that money. The police can do a 50-50. The firemen can sell hamburgers and hot dogs, and they each get
all
to
right,
pick their
so
own money.
we're just gonna
Okay.
halt the vote, and put it on the July 1st meeting.
No, all right, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Straw
not.
vote, straw vote says yes.
Gil, go.
Now you can talk.
What do I get, a motion?
Motion.
To adjourn.
A motion to adjourn.
Second.
I can't believe I did that.
We gotta still gotta do a roll call vote, Michelle.
Roll call,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, Kelly,
did anybody else want to sign?
Diana,
Yes.
Gil.
Yeah.
John. Dan,
Yeah.
chairs, aye.
Bye, Kelly. Bye, Pat.
What happened with that? So.
Kara, call me for food pantry. Sorry.
Okay, we don't have anything again